We love the internet, but the internet is tracking everything you do.
Take control of your online privacy with IP Vanish. People with malicious
All right, hey everybody, how you guys doing? Hey Gemini, hey Mr. Baby. Yeah, I know I'm on a roll, Gemini. Hey, peace and love. Hey 77 Smith. Hey Decomp, how you doing? Hey, I'm trying. I didn't know you were a woman. Because I look at your picture and I think you of Rico every time, and I'm like, oh, hello, yeah. I'm like, no, I'm like, yeah. So I saw that in the replay. I saw your comment. So I didn't know you were a woman. So I apologize all the times you were saying certain things. Hey, Miss Hampton. Hey, Cindy. Hello, Tiffany Jones. All right, anybody else? Let's see if anybody else. I don't think so. Hey, Team AJ. How you doing? Hey, Lemon. All right. Hey, Heavy Bear. So today is pretty much an open day. There's not much on the agenda, and all the stuff that's going on. It's a bunch of baloney. You got Tracy doing replays on her live because she has no content. Oh, feedback on my end? Let me see why that is. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Is it still feedback now? Is it still feedback? Let me know. Yeah, I'm trolling. I didn't know. Every time I see your avatar, I think you're a man. So, yeah, let me know if you still hear feedback. So what I was saying was that there is nothing going on the YouTube streets right now. Tracy's doing replays, and you got Nicole Tyler doing replays as well. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. The one thing I wanted to talk about is I think Quanney may be in some trouble, y'all. Someone sent me some information regarding what she was doing concerning like Leah, and then what she was saying regarding Nest No Mess. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with the sound, to be honest with you. But it's a device. We'll see if that goes better. Yeah, so I think some people are fed up with Quanney, to be honest with you, attacking kids. And they sent me some information. I didn't know what to do with it. Like, to be honest with you, I didn't really care. I mean, I didn't really care, but then I started putting 2 and 2 together. And I'm like, okay, Quanney did song about Leah, and then she said some other stuff, and then she said stuff about Nest No Mess. So I was like, okay, they're trying to get some traction going. So I don't know. I've been thinking, that's why I was kind of late, because I was researching this stuff regarding who this person was or is. And once I researched the person, I think it's pretty legit that they may ask this person to help them. Okay, thank you, Black Strawberry Apple. I appreciate it. Um, and I think, and the reason I say this is true is because this person is invested in protecting children. Their focus is more along the lines of, I guess, you know, exploitation of children and things like, child pornography and other things like that. But they also deal with cyberbullying of children and things like that. And I think the crazy part about it is that this guy is involved. Well, he was involved. He's retired now, which is kind of crazy because that means he has the time to really get invested in this. So I think Quanney may have messed up in this one. And I guess the people have the footage and they're going to send it to him of him talking to this child. And Missouri, Quanney State is very, very strict when it comes to protecting children against cyberbullying. So I don't know. Put a one in the chat if you want me to share this guy's information. Like, I don't really want to get involved in nothing like this, but like I said, I'm here to educate and inform. Not always about the mess, but I like to substantiate things. So, but I really think she may have messed up on this one regarding the children and saying that she don't give a damn about nobody's kids. And I think her mouth may have got her in trouble this time around. If this guy decides to pick it up, we know that there's a reporter. So if the reporter and this guy link up, ooh, Quanney's in trouble. Quanney is gonna have some heat on her. So okay, y'all said a one. So basically, let me, about presentation. So let me get my stuff together first and see how this comes along. All right. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Okay. All right. So, all right. Let me share my screen. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what you guys can see real quick. Okay. So this is the dude, all right, that they're talking about. That they may get information or have already involved, and they may reach out to him. So he's basically a retired lieutenant, and I'll read some of his biography. I'm not gonna read all of it because I don't want to bore you. But basically, this guy is a former law enforcement official. They say he retired in 2010 for the Missouri Police Department with more than 30 years of child protection investigation and training experience. During his time with Glendale PD, he was a police juvenile office dare officer, and in 2001 created the Greater St. Louis Internet Crimes Against Children ICAC Task Force. In 2003, he became the founding commander of the Missouri ICAC Task Force. From 2010 through 2011, he was an administrator with the Missouri Attorney General's Office with responsibility for online crimes against children, human trafficking, and computer forensic lab. He served as a subject matter expert on the Missouri Governor's Cyberbullying Task Force, the Missouri Task Force for the Prevention of Child Sexual Abuse, and the International Association of Chiefs of Police Child Sex Training Project. Yeah, I'm not going to read the rest of that, but that pretty much gives you the gist of what's going on. I think the key component here is that he served as a subject matter expert on the Missouri Governor's Cyberbullying Task Force. So I think that is very, very key because he knows what he's talking about. And like I said, he's retired and he has time. So I think Quanney definitely may be in some trouble. So Hey, man, that's no mess. Hold on, I'm trying to read the chat. Does he care if you share it? Will he be harassed? Decop, his information is out there. So pretty much he's like a consultant right now. So I don't think it would be harassment. He's not currently a law enforcement official, so he's not going. I don't think it would be deemed harassment. And we are talking about something that he's dedicated his career to, which is protecting children. And what Quanney is doing is considered cyberbullying against a child. So I don't think he would. I don't know if you. I don't think you would consider it. I mean, like, we can't dictate actions of what people are doing. I got the information passed to me. I shared it because Quanney is talking about kids, is doing that. I'm alerting Quanney, you need to stop what you're doing because people are taking the next step to prevent you from, stop harassing kids that have nothing to do with your beef. And I know Quanney says she don't give a damn about no bastard kids and other vile stuff like that. But I feel like part of my platform is to make people aware of what the real life consequences of what people are saying. The kids that she's talking about are not Disney characters. They're actually real children of people. Um, so they aren't, fictitious characters. So I'm not telling people to call this gentleman. I'm just saying, hey, there's stuff that's happening in real life that people are reaching out to people who have expertise in this area. And he has the time. He's retired and he's dedicated to this. So, and he's familiar with her state's laws regarding cyberbullying concerning children. So she may need to stop. That's all I'm doing. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just here to educate, to inform, and to provide entertainment. So Elected Soul says, "Who gave you that information?" I don't reveal my sources because that's why people stop talking when you do that. So I would never say that. The people came to me because I know you have an issue with Quanney and whatnot. So, and they didn't like the stuff going on regarding children. People give me information regarding other names and stuff like that, but the stuff has never checked out. So, Peace and Love says, "This is a little too real. SK, be careful." I don't know what you mean, a little too real. I mean, it's just like that's cyberbullying harassment. All I'm saying is that that's the gentleman that's in her, associated with her hometown. So she goes around saying that she can do whatever she wants to do, and she don't give a damn, and nobody can tell her what to do. But all I'm saying, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that, hey, you're saying this stuff about kids. You're making songs about kids. You saying stuff, a really graphic stuff about kids. I mean, like I said, I can care less, but I don't like that. Keep it on the adults. So that's all I'm saying. To like the whole thing about Tracy, I said, hey Tracy, take that stuff for lovely love because that's against Texas law. Like for me to sit up here and not say anything, I think would be, complicit. Like it would be wrong. It would be as if I'm supporting that behavior or that I'm okay with these people getting in trouble. And the first thing you want to know is that, the first thing they want to know when they get in trouble, they're going to say, I wish somebody would have told me. And they want to say, well, if you were really my supporters, why didn't you tell me? And I don't want nobody to ever say that because just like Susie got in trouble, the people told her not to go. And she was like, yeah, you were right. You guys told me not to go, but I was going to go anyway. I don't want nobody to ever say that, oh, well, I wish somebody would have told Tracy, or I wish somebody would have told Quanney. We could tell Quanney and Tracy everything. Don't do it. But I also want to point out to them, hey, what you're doing has legal ramifications. This is because what you're talking about isn't fictitious or fake nude pictures. They're real with real people. And then on top of that, with the whole Quanney thing, you're talking about real kids. These aren't made up kids. These aren't dolls. So that's all I'm doing. And I'm letting you know we could put out rumors out there, but what I do is I put out truth of what I'm talking about. So So probably Bonafide says you're putting out info against her because you don't like her. You are a Karen. I'm not a Karen, probably Bonafide. Am I white? Hell no, I'm not. But I'm not going to sit here and let you say, okay, what you're doing, hey, and then we could all say, oh, Quanney, what you're doing is wrong. It's just that I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. And then I'm like, okay, Quanney, what you're doing is wrong. And there are people who have in your state who are dedicated to stopping cyberbullying against children. I don't have an issue with Quanney. I could care less about Quanney, but I don't have an issue with her like that. I'm not telling people to go call this person at all. Did I say that? Anything I said? No. So I said she needs to stop because people are sending me messages that they're going to get people involved like that with that organization. You know, so I have a video of that gentleman at a conference that was sponsored by Google. You get what I'm saying? I haven't showed you guys that at all yet. I haven't showed you yet. But he's at a conference sponsored by Google in Seattle, Washington, talking about various things dealing with children. Like, y'all think this is a game, but I'm trying to tell y'all, wake the fuck up. Sorry to curse, but wake the fuck up. This isn't a game. So, probably Bonafide, where you says, well, then you keep scaring us. No, I don't speak Karen S. I don't say that there's an African-American woman trying to attack me. So how can I be Karen when I'm black? That's a terrible analogy, and you know that properly, Bonafide. So, all right. If you say I was acting Uncle Thomas, then okay, I can maybe somewhat give you the benefit of that. But Karen, no, because my pigmentation isn't the right color. So, all right. Well, you know what, Property Bonafide, this is my platform, and I can do what I want. Not once did I say anything about that. All right, I'm just putting the real life facts with what's going on. Y'all up here acting damn reckless and then don't know when your actions will get you in trouble. And then the first thing you say, oh, about my community, I wish you would have told me. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. So I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna let you know, you're black or white, whatever. I'll let you know. So it is what it is. And I don't regret posting that information at all. Because we have told Quanney, stop doing that stuff. Stop doing that stuff. So when somebody sends me a message saying, hey, you know, I'm doing this with Quanney, I'm like, I tell them don't do it. I tell them don't do that stuff. But when you hear something like Quanney, I don't give a damn about your children. No, Heavy Bear, he's not in Seattle. He was doing a conference in Seattle. And Google was sponsoring, and they were talking about a whole bunch of things dealing with cyber behavior in children. So all I could do was just educate and inform, right? That whole thing with that reporter, that Quanney, was true. Was true. So no, like I didn't post someone's information. Someone sent me information saying they're gonna reach out to this dude, I forget what his name is, whatever, about Quanney, because he was, I don't know, a leader in cyber harassment against children in Missouri. No, Decop, I don't have an issue with you. No, your comment was fine. Your comment was fine. You just asked if it would lead to harassment regarding that guy, and I was like, no, it won't lead to harassment regarding that person. I just said that I was just saying that, you know, he may be more engaged than others because he's not an active law enforcement official. He's just someone who has, you know, dedicated his career to protecting children. That's all. No, probably Bonafide, none of this is retribution to anything. I don't care about Quanney one bit. Like, I don't have any ill will towards Quanney. You know what I'm saying? But when you say this is an entertainment platform, and then I got people messaging me about real life implications because you're dragging kids, and I don't see no one else highlighting what may be those implications to her, I'm like, oh shit. I'm gonna let Quanney know that, yo, you need to stop this because people are trying to contact official people who champion against dragging kids. That's all I'm saying. So, I mean, that's it. Like, to sit here and be complicit and not alert, you know, someone in your community, I don't know. So, so, but his information is all over the internet, so I don't know what everybody's telling me his name. He's not a private person. His information is all over the internet. He advertises what he does and things like that. So it's just, It's not like as if I'm doxing a person or something like that. That's not doxing. So it's not like he's a private individual and he puts out what he does. So, and it's not like he's gone to great lengths to hide it. It's his profession and something he's proud of sharing. So, Diamond Green Dory, I don't know why you're coming over here saying everything, whatever you're saying, because what you're saying isn't true. Like a lot of things that you come on and say on people's platform isn't true, and you don't really suffice with any legal, actual, and factual information to back up your cases. So for you to come over here and threaten me and say you'll be very careful when you're really someone that tries to stay in good graces with Quanney is very suspect. So what am I doing? They're saying that, oh, this gentleman who's talking, who advocates for child protection, internet child protection, and Quanney dragging kids is some way wrong. I don't think that I don't see the correlation in me being wrong anyway. In that, Damador says you have no idea what you're doing, and attorney, I'm telling you that you're screwing up. But oh well, dude, because you're emotional, not intellectual right now. What am I doing? There's evidence of her dragging kids and harassing kids. So I'm not making up the claims regarding what Quanney did. So I don't understand that. And I'm telling her that people are trying to contact real life people to stop her online harassment of children. So I don't get what the problem is. Lockheed Boss, like, I don't understand what they're saying I did. I didn't do anything. I'm just saying that Quanney has repeatedly put out things addressing and harassing children that aren't of her own and of the people, and that there are people dedicated to stop that online harassment of kids. You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't see how that's an issue. Heavy Bear says, I'm more concerned about innocent kids than grown people. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, she's harassing kids online that are real, that are an entertainment platform. And that could be considered cyberbullying against a minor. That's all I'm saying. So, and it's just weird to me. So, and that's all I'm trying to say. There has to be a moral compass in this area of YouTube, right? Like, I'm just telling her, like, she gets online and says, I don't give a damn about no kids. And she brings real life kids into the situation. So, like I said, I don't have an issue with Quanney. I don't care one way or another. I don't have any kids. So it's not like I have emotionally invested in that regard. But I'll call out the behavior. So, Hello, lovely love. How you doing?
Hey, love. Hey, everyone in the chat. And I just came on just for a hot minute. I heard what you were saying. I just punched on you, dude, like for real. And you're right. Don't play with kids. And I'm still going to be an advocate for that. Do not play with kids.
Well, I agree, but I'm taking a neutral stance in this. I agree with what you're saying. Like I said, I don't have any kids to speak on. But at the end of the day, what she's doing is against cyberbullying laws concerning minors. So I was just letting her know, don't do that, and that there are people reaching out in real life to people to help them, deal with her online behavior. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. But then if you don't make people accountable for what they do, they're going to keep doing it. And they think it's okay, and it's not okay.
Right. No, I agree. Yeah. So. And hold on, one thing, lovely. Diamond Dora, you're biased in this situation because you are a friend or whatever you want to call it of Quanney. So you're not coming here unbiased, and you come here under the facade of being a legal expert, but not you, lovely love.
Okay.
But you have reference. You haven't provided anything, nor have you decided to come up here and say legally what's wrong with what I'm doing. And said that what anything was Quanney is doing. So that's very suspect in my eyes. So go ahead, lovely. I'm sorry.
No, I thought you was talking to me. I don't like what she doing. I don't like what her, Tracy, or none of them are doing, and everybody trying to think it's okay. It's not okay. If you put your kid out there, then okay, you exploring your own kids, you know. And some people just put their kids out there because they proud of their kids, and then they exploit them because these people is proud of their kids. You can't even be like enjoy your family and you know we love people on here and our subscribers. We can't even enjoy our families because we worried about these ratchet ass sorry, these
So
cunt bitches. We got to worry about them
mm,
or look at them and then post them and make fun. I ain't gonna say they're gonna make fun of them, but you know it's like a sticky situation. Actually it is,
right. Yeah. No, I
you
agree.
know.
And let me just say this. I did not, people are saying in the chat, I contact that individual. No, I did not contact nobody. I'm staying out of it. It don't concern me. But when you come on YouTube, you have to present receipts. And I was just letting you know, I received that name. I didn't believe it at first. And then I did my own research, independent research. But I'm not contacting that individual. I don't care. But I'm just letting you know, Quanney, you need to stop. So,
Yeah, she need to stop because she's a miserable old bitch. Her kids don't like her. Her grandkids don't like her because she don't even know where her grandkids at. But you know what? I'm just going by what's been put on YouTube. I really don't know that woman's life. I really don't. But what's been on YouTube, she ain't never denied it. She
right.
ain't never say no, no, I did not do that. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Now I understand if she said that, then I could say, well, but what's been out here, you ain't never denied it. And she act like she up here. Quanney act. I'm gonna tell you, Quanney is an individual that's hurt by something. I don't know what it is. Is it Sean Bradley? I don't know. I
Mm,
don't know what it is, but that person, she's very evil. And she was like, I don't ask for money. I don't. Well, what the fuck? I mean, not ask for money, but well, she did say that. Let me calm down because my brain is racing right now. Because I can't be up here but a minute. Um, she's a kind of person that she want to tear everybody down because someone else had tore her down on this YouTube street and it wasn't us. You
well,
go after the person.
let me just say this. I think Kwani suffers from, real life trauma that happened to her. She even gave us an insight to that when she said she went to an all white high school and the things that she had to suffer. So when you hear that rage that she has against white people, that's because she's experienced that stuff in her real life. So the stuff that she talks about is just giving you a glimpse into the things that happen in her real life. So, you
That's
know,
what I was saying, and I think she trying to just tear everybody down one by one, and she have an ego about herself.
mhm.
Oh, I can control this, I can control that. Because when she came in my chat, she thought she could control my chat because I asked her to be a moderator like what a week before then,
Mhm.
and she was like, "You adorable," and I declined. I was like, "Okay, I appreciate that." You know what I mean? I'm glad
Well,
God is good. I'm glad I didn't. And then she came in my chat after she was in my chat earlier that night. And she was like, well, I think Tracy mad at me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? So I was looking at Tracy and she was looking at Tracy too. And then about that Rico and all that stuff situation. Then she ran over here and tried to check me on my chat. Bitch, you had me fucked up. I like you, but you know what? You're gonna make it really miserable for yourself if you fuck with lovely love. And no, I'm nice and everything, but no, you're not gonna do that.
right,
I ain't 50 to be dumb.
right. I
I'm
understand.
just saying.
I understand. No, I agree. I get what you're saying. But but I think the people in the chat are getting confused with why I put this up. I didn't when I put this up. It was because someone sent me information. No, it wasn't Jason or anything like that. I didn't believe the situation. I thought the person was trying to use as, was just playing with me. Like they were trying to, maybe stir up something. But once I researched it, I'm like, you know what? This is getting serious because this person is dedicated to protecting children. You know. So let me explain. So people are lost in the chat. So let me explain what happened. I came on. I was just saying that somebody sent me some information concerning a gentleman whose, I guess, career has been dedicated to protecting children. He's a former law enforcement official. He's been involved with things on the state level as it pertains to, cyberbullying laws, getting those things, on the books and so forth. So I was just telling Quanney, I would say, Quanney, you need to stop with the harassment of children and saying those things, because now people are said they're trying to contact this gentleman to get him to look into your online behavior concerning kids, real life kids. This is an entertainment platform, but those kids are not entertainment. That's all I was doing. Okay? So, chop the
And
raisins, chop
you're
the raisins.
right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, love you, love.
No, you're exactly right.
So, that's all I'm saying. And I'm just doing this to encourage her, because she repeatedly goes on and says, I don't care. I can do whatever I want to do. Anybody that can tell me you know nothing to do. And I'm like, Quanney, you can't be saying that stuff, because those words can be used against you. You know? I mean, she doesn't even change the name of the kids that she's dragging. She keeps their government names. So,
No, she be like, no, this is what she do. She try to threaten people in a shady way, and ain't nobody scared of you, Quani. Come
mhm.
for, I'm gonna come for your back, but I'm not gonna do it on YouTube. I'm not gonna tell people what I'm gonna do. When you ready to fuck up a bitch, you don't warn a hoe. You don't do that.
Well, yeah.
And
So, I,
she be trying to scare people. She can run Tracy channel. She can run Duchess channel. You can't run nobody else's channel. Hey, I'm just trying to say, and if
no,
God is my witness, what's the date? June 6th.
yeah. The
I
thing
give these
is,
hoes, I give these hoes 2 or 3 months. They gonna be into it. It's already starting. If y'all notice. Wait a minute, hold up, baby.
okay, so the thing is, Diamond Door, you keep saying that I'm emotional. I'm not emotional at all. Do you hear me screaming? Do you hear me yelling? Do you hear me speaking negatively or speaking about Quanney in a derogatory way? I don't think you know what the term emotional means.
No, I apologize because my
Mhm.
grandson. I told you I was sneaking on here because yeah, I'm gonna get off here in a minute. But go
Mhm.
ahead, what you saying? I'm sorry. I
No,
apologize.
I was just saying that Diamond Door says that I'm being emotional. No, I'm not being emotional. Emotional would be to curse out Quanney. I'm up here trying to be, her brother's keeper, because to let her know what
But you
she's
know what?
doing.
You can be your brother keeper, and she gonna still get out here and cuss you out and talk crazy. And guess what? I don't know where you came from, Sir King. I don't know where the hell you came from. And it is what it is. You got a platform. You give us to come on here and voice our opinion, and I'm voicing mine. You
Hmm.
know, and that's it about the situation with Quani. And you know what? Quani is not no bad person. Let me say that first. I think she's a hurt person, and she trying to hurt YouTube because YouTube hurt her. So that's what I
No,
think.
let her hurt, but don't let her bring in children. See, people are saying, who will let kids know about this? But you have to understand, it's a digital footprint, right?
But okay, what about Tracy? Tracy, the one they both doing the same thing.
No, I understand, and I talked about Tracy, but this one, all I'm because this was crazy to me, because the person has a connection to Quantity State. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? This person has a connection to her state. I don't have it. I haven't been sent any information to a person that has, you know, a connection to Tracy State. The thing that got me blown away, I was like, damn, like this person is like knows her state and knows the state government that she's in. And I'm like, okay, this could be kind of crazy for Quantity if this continues. That's all.
Kwani is a hurt individual. She hurting in her own life and her kids' life and her grandkids' life.
Hold on, lovely love. I'm sorry. Let me cut you off. Let me tell you something, Diamond Dory. You sit up here and say that you are a legal professional. No way does your behavior indicate such. You don't carry yourself as such. You don't talk as such, but you do fabricate like a legal person would, which is shady. So don't come in here telling me all this stuff trying to kick for Quani when your behavior is the antithesis of that. You don't even speak in legal jargon. You don't say anything. You don't even really have any legal vernacular that will substantiate you being a legal professional. Okay, I'm not stupid. So you can come in here and throw all the dollars that you want to everybody as if you are a legal professional or someone in that field or discipline, but you aren't. If anything, you're a fake and a fraud, and I wish they would prosecute you on those terms. Sorry, go ahead, lovely love.
Hello, 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 Diamond Dory. Exactly what he just said. I don't even have to say no more, love. You said it in a nutshell.
Yeah. So
And I got to get off of here. But thank you so
okay,
much for
sure.
when I come on here, I treat you with respect. You treat me with respect, and I feel you, love. But I gotta go. 'Cause,
Okay.
my
Thank you for
family.
coming out. You take care now.
All right,
All right.
everybody have a wonderful night and stay safe. And everybody is blessed up in here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Take care, lovely love. Bye
All
now.
right. Yeah.
Bye. Okay, Diamond Dory. Once again, you don't understand the term of emotional. Do I have to get on my? Do I have to get up and bring up the definition of emotional? I am not emotional at all. Do you hear me flipping out? Do you hear me cursing? Do you hear me dragging Quanney or her looks? No, that's not emotional at all. I think you're being emotional. Okay, you're being emotional by giving your defense of her, not even knowing what's going on. So once again, if you want to say someone's emotional, then start bringing some legal facts or whatever to substantiate me being emotional. Because if you're a lawyer, you have to deal with the facts and the law. I'm sorry, Lucky. Go ahead, Lucky. How you doing?
I'm fine. I really didn't want to rewind to the beginning.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what was going on. It seemed like
Mhm.
it kind of was everywhere. What is going on? I'm hearing children. I'm hearing different content creators' names. So
Yeah, no,
I'm
no.
trying to.
Tonight was just an open. There's no set agenda tonight, and I just came on to discuss the situation of Quanney. Quanney repeatedly, dragging kids and then going online says she don't give a damn, she doesn't give a care. Someone sent me a message saying that they were going to reach out to a gentleman who specializes in cyberbullying of kids, and I just shared that information because people will come on and say that you're making up threats and that the person doesn't exist and all this other stuff, and then things took a life of its own. With Diamond Dory coming over here talking about, oh, I'm being emotional and things like that. So that's all.
So is it just one content creator? Are you getting all the? Are they going after all the content creators that allegedly is doing this?
Well, at this time, the thing that caught my attention was that this person is familiar with government and law in her state. And nobody else has sent me anything that's like could be substantiated and things like that. That's the thing that got me, was like, damn, this person is actually in her, familiar with her state. That was the eye opening thing. So, and that was the scary. That's why I was trying to alert Quanney. That's all.
Uh, okay. I mean, because I feel like in the beef sector, there's so much going on with different content creators. To be focused on one content creator to me is crazy. When there's so many that's doing so many different things, and I've been in the beef sector for past few years, I just find it
Mhm.
interesting when someone's gonna say, "I'm gonna go after one content creator for doing what everyone else has been doing for years."
I already
That's
already talked about Tracy. I already talked about Tracy before. I already talked about Tracy putting up Nest No Mess's kid on her thumbnail. I address everybody, but this is the first time I've ever gotten something like, okay, this could be real life, like real life ramifications. I know everybody drags kids, but this is the first time I said, oh shit, like they're reaching out to somebody who could potentially, jam Quani up either on YouTube or real life, especially when those words are by her own admission. I already talked about Quan. I mean, I already talked about Tracy and what she did, and what she did was wrong and all that. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, I'm trying to look out for Quan.
I really think Quantity will be all right. I don't think that she need anyone to look out for her, but that's what you were doing. That's what you do. I just wanted to come on because, like I said, I've been in this sector for a minute, and when I hear we're gonna go out there content creator for something, I'm like, well, it's a long list of content creators doing things, not just Tracy, over
But
the
it's
past few
big.
years. No, I'm just saying if we're
Yeah.
gonna go after one, why not go after all? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. I understand what you're saying, but I just, when people start talking about getting people involved outside of the parameters of YouTube, that's when I like, okay, this is my due diligence. I mean, it's my within my, you know, how can I say it,
Have you
responsibility to.
how long have you actually been in this sector? I'm actually because I don't really know your
I've been
the
watching
sector
since the
history.
inception of this sector. So
I don't know. I'm just curious. I mean, I'm a really blunt person. If you didn't know about me, I will say, not necessarily be disrespectful, but I will ask a question if I want to ask one. And that's why I was like, he's
mhm.
saying specifically this content creator, but does he know whatever he's speaking
But
on has been
I
going on
think
with
you,
other content creators?
yeah, I do, but I think you haven't, you haven't been abreast or haven't stayed on top of me addressing. Like I said, I addressed Tracy, Dragging Nest Don't Mess. I've been very vocal against that. I mean, and things like that. So,
Mm.
I've been, I wouldn't say very vocal, but I have shown some light on that. So,
All
um,
right, it's all like that's all I had. I'm gonna hop back into the chat. I just wanted to ask the question, and you answered or whatever. So
right.
it's all good.
Okay. Yeah. I appreciate that, Lucky. So yeah, no, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I don't care. You can go tell Quanney all you want. I don't care. I don't care. She even said she don't care about her own grandkids to my face. She said her grandkids are not her responsibility. So I don't care. I really don't care. So y'all keep talking. Y'all keep bringing up adults that have been doxxed. I don't give a damn about no adults that have been doxxed. I'm talking about children being spoken about in a gross and grotesque way repeatedly over and over, even songs being made about them. I don't care about no damn adults. Okay? So, right. Okay. So, like I said, I don't care about Quantity. I don't care. Like, I don't have no ill will towards her. If you really want to get grimy about it, I could have worked with the person who wanted to send me the information instead of putting the information on blast and alerting Quantity. You know what I mean? If you really want to say I have an issue with it, but I don't get down like that. So, all right. So, is there anybody else will talk about something else? Like, I didn't expect this to like go this way, and people start. And I think the reaction of people in this chat, is an indication of obviously they know that she's done something wrong. So yeah, Leo Jordan, but the algorithm puts you in somewhat of a community of YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm sure you don't get anything regarding gardening in your subscriptions unless you watch it. Something regarding gardening. So, but so yeah, so that's what I wanted to say about that. Like I said, there's a video of this man at a convention that was sponsored by Google talking about this kind of stuff. Now he didn't spend much time on it. He spent time on things dealing with more serious things involving children and the internet, but he did speak on some of it. So I'm just bringing awareness to the situation. That's all. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. So, all right, Lockhead. Thank you for coming by, and hopefully we can do something together in the near future. So, yeah. Cindy says the other night she was on Tracy's panel for 6 hours, telling us talking about nothing. Nada, we don't hear. Sorry. We don't want her to go on the panel to talk about nothing. So, yeah, Diamond Dory talks about nothing though. I'm trolling. I'll talk about that later. Because there's a lot of hostile folks up in this chat right now. So, um, Tanette says, "How do you feel about the worldwide Black Lives Matter protests?" All I feel is that that's great, and I'm glad to see so many people out bringing awareness to the situation. But at the end of the day, what's going to really take place that makes a tangible difference? I feel that the police, from what I can see, I don't know, are acting in a manner that has changed their behavior to indicate that they sympathize or are aware of what's going on that has brought these protests to fruition. So I don't know. And we all know that the momentum will soon die down, right? So all that marching, all that yelling, what tangible effect will it bring? So I'm not speaking negatively of it, but there needs to be changes in policy made. That's what I'm saying, to actually see a tangible result. So I don't know. And I saw something where Serena Williams' husband, who is Caucasian, he was the founder of he was the co-founder of Reddit. He gave up his seat on the board, and he wants someone of African American or black to fill his seat, which I think is cool. But I just wonder how long will those kind of things happen. So, and Jeff Bezos, said he's strong. He stands up. He stands for the Black Lives Matter movement, um, and his stance won't change. So those things are great, and I just hope those ideas and stance continue. I really do. I really, really do, and that it's just not a fad or a phase. Because Corona may pop up 2 months later, and then we'll forget about all the progress that's been made. So, someone said, "Is Rico here?" No, I don't know. Did Rico come by? I don't know. I didn't see him. So yeah, so that's what I was saying, y'all. I just want to I don't ever want to sit back and say, "Damn, I wish I could have helped that person." And like I said, in the case of Susie, um, she was warned. It wasn't as if nobody told her not to go to IHOP, and she admitted that. And in this case with Quanney, I don't want nobody ever to say that we didn't tell her not to stop doing what she was doing, and that there were real life consequences for her actions. So, um, you know, Mika baby, I agree. I didn't say anything, so I'm not too worried about it. Heavy Bear, SK, did you watch 588? No, I don't. No, I don't think I checked her out. I think I may have checked her out for 2 minutes, and then I had to go do something. So, Elected Soul says, "What have you done to contribute to change?" Well, one, I don't drag kids, and two, I do alert people to let them know that, hey, what you're doing may get you caught up in real life. I did the same thing for Jay Wilson. So I don't play favorites on here. So I'm trolling says, "Look, Quanney is funny. I don't like when anyone talk about kids, but besides that, she heck of funny." Yeah, Quanney has her funny moments. She sure does. I agree. But why can't she capitalize on that personality and leave all the hate and devil and demonic? I think she even said today that she's a dark person. So it may be a lost cause, to be honest with you. So Views by Shani says, "Sir King, some of these people are not looking for help." I agree. Lemon says, "Why they mad?" Because you okay, this is how I feel. You can't win in this area of YouTube because I don't come on here with unsubstantiated things. And once I show that, hey, Quantity, you may be causing yourself needed attention, they want to jump down my throat. Not one person said, "Oh, what Quantity doing is right," or that she did not do what she did. They agree with me, but they don't like the fact that how I'm saying it may relate to her real life. Because the kids that she speaks about are not entertainment characters. They're not Disney characters. So why would she feel it's okay to? She doesn't even change the name. We make names up for people on YouTube, but she doesn't want to change the name of those kids. That's crazy. So, well, Mickey baby, I do act a fool from time to time. I don't know where you're coming with. I do act like a fool from time to time, but I know when there's limits. I know when there are limits. So, you know, and I just don't like this because it can get her in trouble, and she's unapologetic about what she's doing. And I'm telling her there are people looking into people outside of YouTube. I just told you this dude was at a conference sponsored by Hello. So yeah. So the Duchess says the rationalization is that some foolishness, the same foolishness those Trump obsessed folks use. You point out wrong that Trump has done, and they say, "Well, what about so and so? He did the same thing." I don't know what you meant, Duchess. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, wrong is wrong. There's no, I don't know. Like I said, maybe I care too much, but I don't ever want to say that, oh, she wasn't warned and that she didn't know what she was doing. Because we can all say, well, we told Quanney to stop, but no one is, we told Quanney to stop, but what did we tell her? How her actions would get her in trouble. So once again, you can say, well, Sir King told her, hey, baby Bob, Sir King told her, and he told you all about someone, you know, who is invested in these kind of things, who dedicated their career to this. So they may have an invested interest. That's what I'm saying. That's all. That's all. So I put the link in the chat in case anybody wants to chime in. I came on today for you guys primarily. Like I said, I had a date earlier, but they were having flu-like symptoms, and we know what that meant. So I had to reschedule our date for 7 months from now. So, oh, baby, we're just talking about Quanney, and I presented some information about a gentleman who someone said they're going to contact to let her know about her dragging kids online. So that's it. And like I said, the person may not even care, you know, but he is against cyberbullying, and it's against a minor. So who knows? Let me see. Let me go up this. Hello, me.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay. So thank you for having me on your platform.
Sure. Thank you for clicking the link.
You know they're gonna come for you, right?
Well, like Quanney says, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it,
Well, I
do it,
get it,
do it.
but and I knew what it was that you were saying, and I
Mm-hmm.
get what you were saying, but I think like some of the people I think may have like come in a little late, and so it was like you were coming only for Quanney.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they were understanding that the information that you received was in reference to Quanney and Quanney only.
Yeah, it was actually because
Yeah,
this.
I know that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, but I don't think they realize that.
well, yeah, that's yeah. So do I need to say it again? Do you think, or no?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I think it was more or less because I was here and I knew what it was that you were doing and
Mm-hmm.
what you were saying that you were sent the information, in reference to her, and this could possibly happen to her. And then
Mm-hmm.
because when people are saying, well, what about all the other people? Well, this information wasn't sent on the other people, it was
No.
sent on Quanney.
Right.
So that's the reason why you were saying that. And I get that, but I don't think others understood that.
What's going on? Like,
Okay. So let me redo. So do you guys mind if I
oh,
redo?
sorry, I didn't say hello. Hi,
No,
everyone.
no, it's okay, baby Bob. So do you? Okay, people in the chat and those people who've been here from the beginning. I apologize if we have to do this all over again, but I'm doing this to lessen the confusion. Okay. So let me start like this. So many of you know that Quanney has said some very disparaging things about children, minors, YouTubers specifically, and lately, Five Babe's daughter and Ness No Mess. Okay, she's spoken, she's made sexual songs about Leah. She said things sexually about Leah and so forth. I received a message telling me that they were going to contact this person. I don't know, something like that. I really don't like to be involved in that. So they dropped a name. So I started looking up that name and I said, oh, shoot, like this is serious because this person has ties to Quanney's state and they dedicated their career to protecting children online, including cyber harassment and cyberbullying. I then proceeded to bring up information on this gentleman and listing some of the things that he's done and all this other stuff. Okay, that's all I did because I wanted to show her, hey, this is true. Hey, what you're doing may impact you. Now you get online and say you don't give a damn and you're going to keep doing what you do, but that's what, you know, I did. And then there was an influx of people coming in saying stuff. So there you have it.
Okay, like I'm kind of on both lines right now, but and I think she's on there. So I don't know.
I didn't even know she was live.
She's not live. She's on that. She's just live, but
Okay.
I'm not trying to snitch or anything. It doesn't matter. But so why would you talk to this guy about? First of all, I think there's everyone drags or
No.
right now.
Baby Bob, I have to stop you. I'm not talking to that gentleman at all. At all. No. I don't get in that. I don't contact people at all. I was sent information saying that this person that sent me the information, they are looking into contacting this person, or have done so already. So I was letting her know, yo, you need to chill with the children stuff. Because
why
people
are you bringing this up on a live stream, Sir King? You know how this is gonna go.
Because I'm letting
That's
her
what I
know.
was gonna say. I think maybe it may have come off a little bit better. Maybe if you had a kind of like behind the scenes with her.
Yeah.
You know, but to
She's
come
not
on
open. She's
on a
not
live.
open. See, this is what
You don't
happens.
think
I
so?
tried.
I think she would. I think Quanney, I think she would. I've
Quanney
just been,
said,
I don't, you know, I've been in this sector, been watching this sector for a while. I rarely chat. I rarely do any of that. I just watch and I see, and I mean, and Lord knows she's definitely not the only one that, you know, does that, which I, you know, I know where you were coming from and all, but
well,
I think she would, you know, I think she would.
I don't think so. She already told me that she don't give a F about me and all that stuff. So when you say those kind of things, I'm not doing the necessary due diligence to figure out a way to contact you behind. And you said all the disparaging things about me and things like that. So I'm not going to go through those great lengths to communicate, hey, I'm putting it on Front Street. You're doing some stuff regarding kids. I'm letting you know that there are people who may potentially contact people in real life who have a passion for cyberbullying against kids. I put it out there. That's my commentary. I put it out there. I didn't say that I was contacting her. I don't care. I'm not getting my point from that. But
Yeah, I get it, but I think really at this point, I mean, you probably should just let it go. I mean, and just leave it alone because really, I think it's just going to add fuel to the fire, and it's just I don't know. I think it's just going to create another unnecessary beef.
Y'all think I'm just surprised. Y'all think let it
go. I know what it is that you're saying, and I know what it was that what you were doing and all that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying I just don't think
you need to warn her. Someone says, why do you need to warn her? Because I don't want the same shit that happened to VS to happen to Quanney.
Those are two separate things, Sir King. Come on.
Yeah, no, but there's not two separate things at all. She should have been forewarned. Hey, this is what you could get into legally. I don't think nobody ever brought up the legal aspect of the situation for what she was doing.
But she didn't get in trouble for doing anything like that online.
She ran from the cops.
That was.
So I didn't hear nobody say, "Hey, yourself in," because you may be considered a fugitive. Nobody came to her with that angle, and I think if they did, maybe she would have been more receptive to that. Oh shit, you're right. I need to show as if I'm not the one that has something to hide.
But sometimes you have to kind of like just sit back and just let stuff be. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you, or anything, or coming out telling you what to do or anything like that. I'm not doing any of that.
They came to Susie's house, and she wouldn't open the door for them, and they heard she was on YouTube at the same time. And then they went and got back a warrant for her arrest. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we enable bad behavior. Bad behavior. Where they got her.
But I'm going to jump back in the chat. I just wanted to step on because I really think it was kind of like a misunderstanding and all that. I just don't. I think it was a misunderstanding and kind of miscommunication between you and the chat.
Okay, I'm sorry. I appreciate you coming up here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye, baby. Bye.
Yeah, bye. I think so too, Sir King. But I think you should step away. I didn't see her name, but like she said, I personally also don't want to, tell you what to do. I like you both, so it is what it is. But I just don't think you should get involved in something like that.
I am not involved, baby Bob. Okay. And I put this on here to say, people say, Shawnee says, Sir King, these people are thinking that you reached out to a law informant, though. No, I did not reach out to law enforcement. I did not do none of that. But I think it's within our realms to let people know that what their online behavior, what legal consequences may come about from their behavior, even financial consequences, whatever, job consequences. I even said the whole thing about 5A, talking about that dude in New Mexico, how that can have ramifications from an advertiser standpoint. I didn't hear nobody jumping on me about that. So I speak about various things. And no, I did not reach out to no law enforcement or anything. I'm just showing you guys what the implications may be. That's all.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, what? I mean, we can't coddle people, right? Because then
I
they.
don't think the issue is people saying you're coddling. The issue is a lot of people do fuck shit on here. This is not the first time someone has done something someone else doesn't like, or that might be criminal. I'm not saying that what anyone is doing is that, but I'm saying this is not the first time people have rubbed someone the wrong way. So,
But it's different
do
though.
all of
I'm not
this.
talking about rubbing someone. You guys are not understanding. The police don't care about this YouTube stuff. But when you start bringing, and that's the whole thing why COPA, YouTube had to abide by the laws involving COPA because it involved minors. Oh, you're not getting that? That's the whole thing.
Listen, I don't know. I don't watch Quanney like that so much, so I don't know anything they're talking about. For me, I'm just saying, like, we all have seen things that are crazy. Like, the white girl Keisha has said similar things. A lot of like I just don't see. I don't know. This is I don't know. This is just strange to me. And you are trying to be seen in a good light, I think. So it's like, why would you even bother bringing this up right now? I don't get it.
Because she went on her live. She just dragged somebody for their situation dealing with their struggle against, I guess, drugs and things like that. Then she comes on again and says some stuff about she don't care, she can do what she want to do, and all this other stuff. And I don't care. I'm like, all right, whatever. Then I get this message talking about, yo, they're about to go looking, for what she's done dragging the kids. And I think a lot of that started with Ness No Mess talking about, well, you need to go get your kid and all that other stuff. And I think that galvanized people to just start researching it. I don't know. I don't care. But I just wanted to let her know, yo, Quanney, be careful, man. Like, just be careful. That's all.
Okay. Well, yeah. And Gemini, I get what you're saying. No one is blaming. We don't know where this is going to go. I don't even know what's happening, honestly. I just jumped on to let you know, maybe, I rock with you. So I'm just saying, tread a little lightly with this. That's all. I don't think I personally think if you are trying to bring something up like this, it's not going to do anything but kind of humiliate someone personally. That's just, I would take it that way because you didn't come to me or say the information through a friend or anything. You're just putting it on live, like, kind of live.
Well, I can do what I want to do. Why would I go to somebody else's platform? That makes no sense to go to somebody else's platform and say that information, because then now they bear some brunt or responsibility for the information being put out because they allow me on their platform. I put it on my platform, and because I don't like to include people in that mess like that. You see the fallback that I'm getting about this? I would never want to put that on somebody else's platform. So.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop back in the chat though.
Well, thank you, baby pop. I appreciate you coming on.
No problem.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, so I don't know. I'm sorry that we're all entitled to our opinion, and a lot of people have an issue when you highlight things like this. But so going back to the whole thing about COPA and YouTube, they were there to protect children, right? So that children could be less exposed to people who may put them in a dangerous position. And That's the only reason I'm highlighting this is because they involve the children. If Quanney was talking about somebody else, another adult, I wouldn't give a damn. I would not give a damn. But when you have people talking about that kind of stuff, and on here, people say stuff, but they don't bring receipts with what they're saying. So, like I said, I didn't contact that person, nor will I ever. But I feel that I can share the information that Quanney needs to be careful. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So that's it. Okay, you say you care about Quanney or you don't. Which is it? I don't care about Quanney, but just because you don't care about someone doesn't mean that like you can't. I don't like. I keep going to the VS thing. I don't want to see Quanney caught up in a situation like that. I don't. I really don't. What good would that be? That would be like, okay, you don't care about the person, but you're just standing by hoping that something happens to them negatively. I don't know. That's not how I roll. Like, I understand Quanney is a uptona. It's just an entertainment, but why don't she just leave it to that? Why bring those kids into that? And that's the situation that I say, yo, somebody sent me this. Maybe real life implications behind what you're saying online. That's it. Now, for y'all to label me as an op or something like that, I don't get that. That's not my mentality at all. I like to show people the consequences behind their behavior. I think it hits home rather than cursing somebody out. That's all. So, people are saying that they're nervous. I don't understand why they're saying nervous. Like, I haven't done anything. I just listed an individual whose name was sent to me. And I, just let her know, yo, be careful. There's people who dedicated to protecting children, and you're saying things that are very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. That's all. All right. So yeah. So moving on, I'm going to drop the link in case anybody wants to come on. Like I said, this is an open panel discussion. Like I said, I was about to go on a date, but the person had flu-like symptoms, and I wasn't taking no chances with that. So I said I decided to. I took a poll and see if you guys wanted to converse about anything. So Heavyweight says the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but also the road to heaven is paved with good actions. So Sydney Bazaar says that she's going to drag him by the nutsack. I'm gonna need my life alert to actually when that happens. I'm sorry, Sir King, but you see a funeral for you. Yeah, okay, and I could drag her back. So let the dragging begin if she wants to go that way. All I hope she would say is thank you, Sir King. I appreciate you giving me a heads up and you allow me to do some soul searching, and I will keep kids off out of my commentary or whatever. That's all. So y'all think Quanney could roast, but she can't roast. What's she gonna say? MB, the maggot word, and something like that? Get out of here, please. Please. So I ain't scared of no dead Quanney. If anything like that would be like, oh, thank you, Sir King. I appreciate you for letting me know how my words on an entertainment platform that speaks about real life children could get me in real life trouble, potentially. And Missouri is very progressive in terms of the cyberbullying laws and things like that. So it's not one of these other states that's slow to act in regards to technology and laws. So, yeah. So Baby Bob says, what's 7 months? 7 months is the amount of time I'm giving the coronavirus to pass out of my date system in case I want to engage with her further. So I don't care. Gemini says, Sir King, you're going to get the blame. Yeah, I want the blame. Blame me so I can show out the hypocritical ways of the people in this area of YouTube when you look out for their well-being, whether it be legal, financial, or social. You got Diamond Dory over here talking about, oh, I'm a lawyer, but you didn't tell her how her words against kids can get her in trouble. Like, what the hell? You got Google coming in COPA talking about you can't comment with anything with kids in it, and then we're allowing people to drag kids. I think Google would be none too happy about to learn about those things. So, Diamond Dory, take your legal expertise over there to Quanney. So, that's what I have to say. So, yeah, going back to my date, yeah, I had to reschedule for her because I operate on a calendar. So, we'll say 6 to 7 months to make sure she gets it all out of her system. And, there. She was understanding. She was understanding. I was like, yeah, I don't think this is a good time. I don't want you coughing on me. So, you know, we hold hands and, you get transferred because you wiped iBabe's boogers on my hand. And I'm like, no, 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 no. I passed. I passed. So, but, and I encourage you all, if you guys are dating someone, you know, think with the right head. I'm talking about the gentlemen who are in the bushes. Because we know Langston Hughes doesn't have a head. But anyway, yeah. So that's all I have to say regarding that. Guys, please think, you know, with the right head. And yeah, 6 7 months. Casey did 6 to 7 months, and hopefully it'll be passed through her system, and she'll understand. So Lemon says, "Why you and I baby beefing? Because we are beefing so that we get back to the way YouTube used to be. It wasn't roasting and gagging. It was just beef, just beef." So Baby Bob says he is so dramatic. The virus is viable for 2 days. Yeah. I don't think so. I think when you start touching and all that stuff, then it can be viable for in other ways and other days longer, like in your body. So yeah, Langston Hughes knows I'm right. He whatever. Langston Hughes uses that blue pill, so whatever. Um, Sir King, Billie Jean's mother passed away and Quanney cussed her out. She's insisted nothing you could do to make her change her ways. I understand that, but this is different. I'm just saying, it's dealing with a child. And that's what they brought to my attention, that it's dealing with a child. And I really didn't understand that until they really okay, this is dealing with a child. The woman made a song about a child and all that other stuff. So, excuse me, free with purchase? No, this is not my first date. So stop hating. Stop hating. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't, Heavy Bear. You're right about that. So, human hysteria. No, we're not beefing. Beefing. I don't beefing. I don't know. We are. How can you say it? We are joking. We are joking. We're joking back and forth. That's what we're doing. Okay. Oh, what did Blackberry say? She's getting. I just told you, Blackberry. That's not my first date. No, it's not my. Oh, you mean that person's first date? Yeah, that was my first date with her. Yes. Yes. All right. I dropped a link in case anybody has any other questions. Please let me know. Guess Sir King has no business of his own to mind. I have plenty of business. But I'm trying to show that we don't need to dox. We don't need to talk under people's clothes in order to have fun in this area of YouTube. So Langston Hughes is talent acquired, even though his talent has not been acquired yet. So okay, Sir King. I'm Chosen. Sir King, I'm sleepy. You go and get you some rest. And since I know you're a woman now, I hope you're not sleeping alone. That's all I can say. Um, Heavy Bear says they come in here to pick fights with you. That's okay. It's all right. Like I said, we welcome all, and then I fight them off. I fight them off like Quanney fights off 211. So, it is what it is. Yeah, Eclectic Soul. It says, this is your This is your second time sharing this information about Quanney. The first one was Quanney again, and it has the same reporter's pic attached. No, it's not the same guy. It's not the same guy at all. The other guy, this guy has glasses. The other guy didn't. And I didn't share that information. That information was shared in Little Man, New Mexico's live. And I didn't believe it. And then now someone is sending me this other information. So, yeah. Yeah. Human Hysteria says, I doubt that she will reschedule. Well, Human Hysteria, you don't know the man in her sights. So she said, not a problem. And we set on a certain date. Free with purchases. What a bore. Yeah, you're definitely a bore. So like I said, I came on for the people tonight. I came on for the people tonight. That's what I did. So, and you know what? I think I want to show y'all something because a lot of people are saying that. Hold on, y'all. I want to show y'all something regarding this gentleman talked about. Since y'all want to come in here caping for Quanney, I'm going to show you something. I want to show y'all something real quick, so y'all know how serious this is. Okay. Let me see if I can bring this up real quick. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. 1 second. Give me a second. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Okay, internet safety. All right, put a 1 in the chat because I have to cater to my audience. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to show you this gentleman at a Google event sponsored by Google. And if you don't, put a 2, and I will show it. And so, no, I'm trolling. I think Quanney has her funny moments too, but her evil moments outshine her funny moments. No, Ness the junkyard dog is serious as going to prison. I don't know what that means. All right, I see a couple of ones. I'm gonna let some more votes come through. I see I'm trolling says 4, so 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 equals 4, right? So I need a couple more votes. Free with purchase, you only can vote once. Exclude me, you only can vote once. A tink tink, you only can vote once. Baby vote says 404, vote not found. Free with purchase, you can only vote once. All right, I need some more votes, y'all. There's 200 people in the chat, and I'm seeing repeated votes, so therefore we will get no action. I need some more votes, 1s or 2. 1 if you want to see the video, 2 if you do. Bria Johnson says 1. I really don't know why all these people in my chat at this time of night. Somebody must have said something. Okay. They're human hysteria. They're 1 if you want to see this video of this gentleman that I talked about. 2 if you don't. So you don't even know what I'm talking about. Free with purchase. Dumb. Just plain dumb. Okay, so I'm going to show the video of the gentleman speaking at a Google event. So you guys don't know that I'm lying. I'm just gonna show a brief clip. So internet safety, hold on, here we go. One second, guys. Hold on. Let me see if I can blow this up. Okay, so this is just a brief
internet
clip.
crime. situation that we're involved with. And we also work with international partners because the internet knows no boundaries. So it's very important that we have the ability to work very quickly if necessary, but also to be able to share what's working, what's not working. This is a very, very challenging aspect of law enforcement because everything that we know changes instantaneously to something new that we have to catch up with. But that said, it's a program because of the interconnectivity that occurs all across the country and internationally. So we cover everything from child sexual exploitation, which can be images, videos.
So hold on, guys. So yeah, so that's all I really wanted to. There's some other stuff there. So, that's all I'm saying. Just be careful, Quanney, what you're doing. That's all I'm saying. It's just people are trying to make you up, and it's not me. But just be careful. Like I said, I'm not going behind the scenes to let her, because she repeatedly says she don't give a damn about me. So I'm not going through those enough to try to figure out her to best community. I'll let her know. Y'all letting her know. So. So I don't know what BB bot means. She says, "Oh, a YouTube guy." I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean. So no. Click the soul. So she has 2 reporters looking for her, and 2 different strangers sent this info. No, not at all. The other person that reported this was Jason. So Jason mentioned this in one of his lives, and I just checked it out. And now this time, someone sent me information on this guy, and I didn't believe it at first, but then I saw the connection with the whole state that she lives in. So yeah. Because I was showing you human hysteria that the gentleman is at an event sponsored by Google talking about protecting kids from internet being taken advantage of on the internet. So well, Tanette, if you want me to look into that situation, I will. I mean, that's something you want me to talk about, I will. So that's all. Okay, this is very, very good. So Ness the Junkyard Dart says, maybe this might bring attention to Jason having her kids' pictures up. Okay, Ness. So let me tell you about this. I was more outraged about Jason having her grandkids' pics on her page than she was. And when I asked Quanney about this, she said, I don't give a damn. I don't give a F. Them ain't my kids. Those ain't my kids. And I was like, oh, wow. I was like, okay. So, I mean, what did you do? Now, Fabi, on her hand, has expressed her love for Leah and her concern for Leah. She doesn't approve of what Quanney has said, and Ness No Mess has said the same thing. So it's just, I mean, that's just crazy. So I have brought attention to Quanney and said, Quanney, why aren't you doing anything about your grandkids on that man's page? So, like I said, I'm unbiased. I'm unbiased. So. I don't know what you mean. Okay. So, dropping a link in case anybody else wants to come on. Anybody else want to talk about anything else? Like I said, this is subscriber night. So this is subscriber night. So anybody want to come on and talk about anything else they want to talk about, then we can do that. So, but yeah. Decop, I think you're behind in the live. Because you just put a 1. So Bomb says she told a grown man to suck her child's peen. Did you send that? Send what? I'm not sending anything to nobody. Human Hysteria says you should be taking up knitting. Yeah, and you should be taking up how to give annoying classes on annoying how to be an annoying chatter. Yeah. So Tanette, you can come up here and let us know about the situation, or I will try to look up the situation myself. So yeah. So yeah. So once again, people, I was not trying to. I haven't contacted that person. I don't even know who that person is. I just looked him up in regards to what's going on. This is what. Okay, so Ness, I don't know about his business page. I really don't know. And if he does, then that's scary. And I hate to put this out here, but I do feel that dude's got some strange attachment to children. Like, he fawns over children in the weirdest of ways. It's kind of creepy in a way. He fawns over 5-age daughter that way. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that, but his attraction to children is, I don't know, it's just kind of creepy a little bit. Just creepy. So Ting Ting says, so is someone watching her? Or someone going to be contacting her? I don't know, Ting Ting. I don't know. All I know is that they sent me this information saying that they're reaching out to this guy. And I didn't believe him at first because sometimes I get some BS. But when I checked out the name, I'm like, oh shit, this may grow some legs. And I don't want that to happen. So I just want Quanney to be careful. And no, I'm not going through the means of trying to contact her behind the scenes because she has not warranted that respect. I'm not giving her that respect. Not when you curse me out. Mm-mm. Thank you, Gemini. Right, exactly. I have not contacting no one. Not at all. So, no, I don't. Free with purchase? No, I don't really pay attention to Quanney. I feel what she says is very demonic, to be honest with you, and it puts out negative energy. And she's very disrespectful. And she ruins people's platforms. And she'll get on, you'll have a great live going, and she'll get up there and cursing, and the people can't even monetize their live because she's gone up there and ruined it. And does you think she's apologetic? No. Do you think she cash out? No. So I don't know. She may be like good entertainment, but at the same time, what good is a video that you can't monetize? Wake up, people. Wake up, content creators. She's playing in your faces. Yes, she gets in arguments with people and it's funny, but she is ruining your channel. And you can't monetize that video. That may be a great video because she's got up there and cursed it. So Heavy Bear, yeah, he does have an interest in kids. It's just he'll fawn over kids, and I noticed it a couple of times, and not in a way where, as a man, I'm not fawning over some little girl, and saying how cute and beautiful she is, and that's just weird. It's just weird vibes, and it's just weird. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. I mean, I don't want to. I'm not putting that out there about him, but he has some kind of affinity for children that just goes beyond like a normal person has. I don't know. Free purchase. Nobody has to cash app you. Who do you think you are? What are you talking about? I'm not asking nobody to cash app me. When you go on somebody's platform and you curse, when they ask you not to curse, I'm talking about, you want to get specific. Tracy asked her not to curse on her video. She was trying to monetize that video. And Tracy got up there, Quanney got up there and cursed. When you go up on somebody's platform and you're on their live on that panel and you curse and repeatedly curse when they can't monetize a video, what you do, the unwritten rule on these YouTube streets is that you cash app them to make up for the financial difference that they're now not able to capitalize on. And she doesn't do that. She'll go on DKL, she'll go on Tracy, she'll go on Brianna's, whoever's live, and curse up a storm, and they can't monetize that video. And she never offers to cash app them. So you can't. That's wrong. You shouldn't do that. So okay, obviously, free. Gemini, I need you to do me a favor. Could you time out free with purchase? And I'm not saying their whole name. Can you do me that? Because obviously they come over here trying to cape for Quanney and all that, and not paying attention to what the hell she's doing. And you can say don't watch Quanney, but I can go watch DKL, but I have to go watch Quanney. No, I don't sit there and watch Quanney. If I want to watch DKL, why the fuck do I have to watch Quanney in all her nasty ways? Okay. Even when you try to avoid certain people, you can't. People want to talk about me jumping on platforms and platforms. What about Quanney? When did it become the Duchess Kelly Love and Quanney show? You know what I mean? That's crazy. And then she gets to all that cursing, all that nastiness. You don't come to DKL for that. You know what I'm saying? You don't. That's all I'm saying. So you don't have to watch Quanney's channel to know what she's about. Thank you, Gemini. I appreciate that so much. You don't have to watch Quanney to know what she's about and what she says. She'll say, I don't give a damn about nobody kids. Well, I didn't tune in to Duchess Kelly Love to hear that. I tuned in for Duchess Kelly Love, not for Quanney to bash children and to bash people. So that's all I have to say. Yeah, so that's about it. I'll drop the link again. I mean, like Duchess Kelly Love don't curse like that. He don't say all that. It's just weird. Like y'all wanted to ostracize me for being on people's platform, but I didn't say anything as close to that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, come on now. I'm not complaining, but I'm like, damn. Y'all want to listen to people talk about each other and call each other nasty names and on other people's platform that you frequent? But where's the uproar about that? I don't understand. So, and I never expected this to. I just came on to talk about the Quanney situation, about her situation dealing with that guy, potentially, if that is what it is. But I just want to let her know that you could be getting in trouble, and that's it. I mean, I'm not contacting that person. It's okay. I let people talk. But don't come over here caping for that woman as if she hasn't done anything. And you're talking about I stalk her. I don't stalk her. But I think she's one of the most vile and vicious forces on this YouTube. And we got the shit that we got going on in the real world. And then the people who are looking for reasons to not support what's going on regarding Black Lives Matter or whatever can easily suffice to something like what she's saying against her own people. And the thing that the way that Quanney speaks isn't like, mumble or whatever. She says it with such emotion that you could be like, damn, if this black woman is for pro-black, but she's speaking against her own people, why in the hell, as me as an outsider, should give black people a chance? You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. It's okay, Tanette. I don't care about shade. We thick-skinned over here. We're thick-skinned over here. But what you're not going to do is come over here and just, just be oblivious to the obvious. That's all I got to say. So, Bomb, what questions do you have? And that's the junkyard that says he can't report her because there's nothing to report. I'm not reporting her because I don't give a damn. But I know that there are people who are felt compelled to let me know, and others that they are thinking about or have done so. And they haven't gone through maybe law enforcement because I don't know for whatever it means, but they found someone who may assist them. And I want that kind of information, I put it out. I'm like, yo, that's not cool. And Quanney, people are actually getting invested to do things against you. That's the only reason. We all know that there are videos of her doing that. That's all I'm saying. So Bomb says, okay, so what were you going to do with your date? First of all, hold on. First of all, I was going to say, um, I don't know, get to know her. I don't know. You got to move slow. So I think long. I think long and hard. So I don't think with the head that Langston had thinks with. I think with the one that's on top of my neck. So I'm trolling says, can we talk about your date? What you were going to do? You don't have to answer. I was just trying to get to know her. So what was that? That's something that fell off my desk because I pushed it over to the edge. So um, yeah, we were going to go to dinner. I was going to let her decide, but we didn't get to that point because she started having flu-like symptoms, and I heard her coughing on the phone. And I'm like, hey, no, no, don't be coughing on me. Don't be coughing on me. So that's what I thought. See, now the numbers are going down because they don't want to hear about nothing that deals with drama. They want to hear about. They don't want to hear about something else. They want to hear drama. So. Human hysteria, you're somewhat of a freak. So let's see what Reed the Heart of Philadelphia says. So Hayes was hotel TC that she isn't blocked, but I can't see Kira check to tell her to see if it's on her. So Reed, can you come up for a second? I don't want to put you on I don't want to put you on blast. But I would like to ask you a question though. But if not, it's okay. So no, pretty much it was just gonna be like, I don't know, low key, romantic dinner. If she wanted to go out somewhere, we could have gone out. It was really her choice. It was pretty much free. I didn't have no, I let the date decide pretty much so that it's enjoyable for them and not selfish. I'm not selfish that way. So, who you have on the DL? That's correct. You crash fine. Oh, I forgot. It's this timed out troll. Y'all are funny. Y'all funny. Okay. Reed says hell to the no. Okay. All right, Reed, you don't have to come up. Jeanette says boy bye. Okay. It's okay. It's okay, Reed. Don't worry about it. This is a hot night right now, and people are up in arms about what transpired, about me giving information, or not giving information, but sharing information about something I received. So, so is talent acquired and that's no mess? I wonder if talent acquired is no mess. Is talent acquired and that's no mess? Red pill. I'm not getting all that. I'm not getting in all that. I'm not getting in that red pill. I did that because I don't know. That's something that I don't want to talk about really. Because the red pill, I'm not talking about that because that takes that situation to a whole another realm. And I'm staying that. I don't like that. That involves sexual stuff. And when you do that, I don't want to involve myself in that. So, what are you talking about? I'm trolling. So, You sure, Cindy says, you sure she wasn't faking that cough? I don't know. If she was, her loss. Her loss. Her loss in all ways, shape, or form. So, Red Pill. Let me just say this to you. Like, I'm not putting that when it talks about that stuff dealing with a child. I'm not, those words are not coming out of my mouth. Because I never want to be listed as a point of reference for that. Now, if you're dragging kids and talking about that stuff, and well, we've heard, yeah, I will do that. So yeah. Hold on, sorry. It just jumped. I wanted to list that comment. So him says, yeah, but wait, but you want Q Smoke, Wu Child? I don't care. Q Smoke. What is Q Smoke? Q Smoke, all I see is weak. All she does is get on there and just says about stuff. And then wants to say that she's pro-black, but she speaks the most harshest words. And yet she can't tell you a damn thing that she's done for black people. Get out of here. Get out of here. So, all right. Miss Toby says, was it a blind date? No, it wasn't a blind date. I know who she is. But I'm not dealing with that COVID stuff. So, I'm not. Okay, but see, Rep Hill, you said, what about SB describing his stepson's penis size? I personally never heard him say that. That is something that another person said they heard them say. And I don't get into that. What we do have is Quanney saying that stuff by her own admission. So, yeah, Charlene, she did. That's why I asked Reed if she wanted to come up here. But I didn't want to. I know that Reed and Quanney have amended their ways somewhat to some degree. So I didn't want to bring them in that. So Bomb says, do you like to write poems for your lady, Sir King? No, I don't write. I'm not a poem writer. I'll write you a card. And it'll be, truthful and emotional and clairvoyant. Hello, Langston.
Hey, buddy. Hey, I just wanted to say something real quick to you. Sometimes you just got to say less, man. I mean, you're going to end up, and I've only been in this sector a short period of time, as I keep saying, but you're going to end up being one of their subjects. You're going to be the subject of a story, man. You better just stop. They got you talking about a lot of stuff on this live, man. Just be safe, man. Say less.
Okay, thank you. It changed your eye color as well. So, okay. No, I'm not. Hold on. Somebody said that I could have ordered her dinner, and hell no, we're not sharing forks and stuff like that. Yeah. She says I dumped a guy because he wrote me poems. Well, I guess you didn't appreciate him because he did. He showed if he wrote you a poem, it shows you that he's sensitive and that he could care for you and your emotions. So. Yeah, I don't think Langston has the ability to write a poem. Cindy says, Sir King, 45 says the Rona is stinging the past. There's no more Ronas. Yeah. There might not be any more Coronas in his White House. That's what he's talking about. Rona is still here. Actually, I think I saw them say that 100,000 people. Did they say 100,000? No, they said 1,000 people passed away this weekend from Rona. And they think it might be due to the protests and people doing it, being in close proximity and things like that. Hey, Miss Bizarro, how you doing? Miss Pizarro, you missed my whole commentary about this thing dealing with Quanney and this dude, this guy that's somebody told me about that may be, involved in Quanney. So that's crazy. So you know what? This could be so shady, right? Especially with property bona fide. She said that, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop before I get in trouble. So he said, order her dinner and have a virtual date. You can't share photos virtually. Nah, I'll pass on that. I pass on that. I pass on that. I pass on that. I'd rather see her in 6 months. So Red Pills, this is all okay with YouTube, and yes, they're watching this area very closely. I don't know what you mean by they. Yes, this is okay with you. So Pizarro, basically what I was saying was that Quanney keeps talking about kids. Somebody has gotten so invested to the point that they have contacted this retired law enforcement official. Not I have not done this. Or they're going to contact this person and see what they can do about Quanney's cyberbullying of kids online. And I just put out the information and let her know to stop what she's doing because, people are trying to get her caught up. And then, like I said, Missouri is one of the most progressive regarding cyberbullying laws. So that's all. That's all. I put the information out there to let her know. That's it. Rita of Heart of Philadelphia, no, she did not dupe me. She actually is sick. And I've been checking in on her. She's now sleeping because she's going through the ailments. So I did send her some orange juice virtually in case any of you guys are wondering. So. Okay. Human hysteria says, "Why on earth are they feeding you this tea?" I don't know. I think they send it to a lot of people, so I don't know. I'm just the one that, I guess, investigated it. I don't know. So, all right, y'all. Anybody else got anything else they want to share? For some reason, there are people watching me. This is probably my highest live, and I don't know why, because I did not come with any agenda tonight. So this is really weird. No. It's not a story. They're saying that they are tired of her. I guess in her recent life, I don't know. I haven't really watched it, but she was saying she don't care what she says. She's gonna keep doing what she's doing, dragging kids and things like that. And I don't know. They felt compelled to, I guess, research this guy who's dedicated his life to this. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. But I'm like, Quanney, no hate. People are in your state that are trying to jam you up with people who put laws on the books concerning cyberbullying of kids. So, no, you would think Quanney is smarter than that. So yeah. Yeah, you're right, Tink Tink. Just enjoy it. You're right. Good night, Gemini 75. I hope you're having a great birthday weekend as well. So thank you again. White Girl Keisha says, SK, do you like muscular women? Yes, I do like muscular women because we can arm wrestle together. It makes the date that more interesting. Hello, Miss Hampton. How you doing? So, all right. I'm dropping a link. Oops. I'm dropping a link in case anybody wants to come on. No, see, that's the thing. That's the thing, Miss Pizarro. You keep talking about, oh yeah, Miss Pizarro, you need to be careful. I don't know if you care, but apparently Chopper has said that someone is saying information on who you really are. So I don't know. So yeah, so I don't know. I'm just letting you know that there's been another dox you out there. So I don't know if it will actually come to fruition, but he said it. Another thing is it's not just YouTube. If it was just YouTube, then why did YouTube act regarding the Coppola? So, and what she is saying isn't fictitious children. She's actually speaking on children, real names. So, and it's a repeated thing. That's the only thing I worry about. It's repeatedly, and she expressed no contrition. So, I don't care, to be honest with you. So, okay. She says, Ms. Pizarro, she says I'm not worried about Chopper. But good night, TC. Have a good one. Yeah, I don't know what Nicole doing. Last time I saw Nicole, she was playing old shows from a while ago. So, yeah. All right, y'all. I don't know if there's anything else you want me to talk about tonight. Like I came on because it was subscribers night and wanted to give you a chance for you guys to express yourselves tonight. So yeah. So let me know if there's anything you want to talk about. I don't have any. Today says, do you have any black bonds? I'm just asking if you a black man only date in my white girls. No, I do have a black mod. Who are the 3 mods I have? I have Blogspot, I had Robbie, and I have Gemini 75. And I'm just very particular about who I decide to mod up because I was about to mod up somebody and then I saw something change. Like they were dragging me in somebody else's chat. And shut up, talent acquired. Did I lie on Blue? Sir King, I asked you, did I lie on Blue? What lie did you? I don't get what you mean. Okay, human hysteria. What kind of women do you like? I said I like women who are, caring and intelligent. Those are the kind of women, and that has some affinity for sports. Who like sports and things like that. So, Sir King, I asked you, did I lie on Blue? About what though? Diva D, why are you putting eyeballs in my chat? I don't know why you. But she lied on her. Pizarro, she lied on you about what though? I don't know. Yeah. Bob, I said Robbie, I said Blogspot, and I said Gemini 75. Only have 3 mods. But about what, Pizarro? I can't remember what she said you lied about. No. The race doesn't have to be white at all. At all. I'm not going to explain why my Blogspot was an avid supporter. I like the way she rolled. I would like to mod Peace and Love, but I don't know if she wants, that responsibility. I modded Robbie because Robbie, he asked. And he was, cool. And the other one was Blogspot and Gemini 75. And you have to be careful who you mod because people are mod for other people and people mod for people who don't like you. It isn't just because you can just mod anybody. If I see you in somebody's chat that's dragging me, I have to think twice because I don't know what connection, I don't know what contact you have with that person behind the scenes. You may try to take down my channel. I don't know. So I'm very cognizant of who am I, and I felt that Gemini 75 wasn't a mod for another channel. Blogspot wasn't a mod for another channel. I felt, and Robbie is somewhat of a mod. I don't know if he's a mod, but he's in other people's chat. But Robbie was my first mod. So Miss Hampton, you're on camera, right? Okay. I let her know, y'all. Hello, how you doing? Hello, Miss Hampton. Hello, Miss Hampton.
Hi, Sir King. How are you?
Good and you?
Yes.
You good?
Yeah, I'm okay. Are you all right?
You looking pretty. You
I'm
looking
good. How are you?
good. You looking pretty tonight.
Let me turn this off.
No, don't go out there.
Okay.
I tried to tell you before you came home.
Hi, how are y'all?
Hi. You know your eyes remind me of James Caldwell.
I remind you of James Caldwell.
No, your eyes do.
Oh, my eyes do. Okay, we might be some kin in you.
I think you might.
I doubt it though, but well, I do have some family members in Philadelphia, so and New York.
Okay. So what's up?
I don't know. I don't know. I just came on here to say hello, and I like your voice and your content, and I don't really have anything to say. I just came on, so maybe I should get off. I don't know.
So did you hear about the whole thing with Quanney?
Say that again.
Did you hear the whole thing about Quanney?
About Quanney, what? No, what about Quanney?
I was just saying that she needs to be careful about the dragging the kids because people are looking to contact somebody who is like a child advocate. No, I'm not a baby mom. So it's okay. You don't have to comment.
Well, yeah, I think. Well, Quanney is a she's a woman and she can say whatever she wants. So it's up to y'all if y'all want to listen to it or not.
That's not true. I
Quanney
used to
has
be.
her good side and her bad side. So it's up to y'all if y'all want to listen to it or not.
That's not true. When she goes on other people's platforms that may be a favorite of yours and she starts that mess, that's not right.
Okay, but y'all choose to listen to that. So
No,
maybe she doing it to get a rise out of y'all. Y'all taking it too serious, I think. I
no,
think she doing
no,
it because she know y'all gonna listen to
no.
it.
That's like going to a Beyonce concert and then somebody bringing on Kaya. You'll be like, what?
Also, cause see, okay, when Kai come on, if you there to see Beyonce, when Kai come on, you gonna go get some food and some snacks,
No, no,
and you gonna like,
no,
come back when she get ready to get on stage.
no. That's like Kaya singing. That's like Beyonce singing. Maybe Kaya coming on at the same time Beyonce is singing. You're like, what the hell?
Oh, oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen, but y'all know, y'all listen to who y'all want to listen to. So if you don't like what Quanti's saying, just don't listen to her. That's, you know. So you listen to it, you're gonna comment about it. Yeah, you don't like it, but if you don't like it, just don't listen to her.
No, it's not that.
She doing it. She fucking with y'all because that she know she can. Cause she know
No,
y'all gonna listen to her. She
well,
know y'all ain't strong enough to log off and not listen to her. That's what I think.
okay, well, I just feel as if those words may possibly get her in trouble in real life. Now, this is not
Yeah.
me.
But that's up to her. So that's up to her to realize that. But as long as we listening, she getting a kick out of that. Let Quaney be Quaney. If y'all don't like it, just don't listen to her. That's what I
Okay,
do.
so let me ask you a question. So, what happened if Quani drag kids?
Huh?
What if Quani said something about your kids?
If she said something to me,
No, 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 no. Not to you about your kids.
um, well, she
Um,
can't really say anything about my kids because if she knew about my kids, she couldn't really say anything about my kids. She could.
Okay, and what did she do? What did she like?
I don't know. I don't know how to be in that situation. I don't. Yeah, she can't say anything about my kids.
So what did she say with your kids? She said some nasty stuff.
I don't know. I guess because if I don't know her personally, like she can't really say anything. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. I can't really talk about. I don't know. 'Cause
Okay, what you can't talk about?
I'm just saying, like if I don't know that person personally, it don't bother me. So you letting it affect you, and they don't really know you like that. So it's like you let them affect you because they can say anything, but they don't really know you. So,
do you know what a deflection vest is?
huh?
You know what a deflection vest is?
Deflection?
A deflection vest.
Deflection what?
Vest. A deflection vest.
I can't hear you. You said deflection?
Vest.
Best.
Okay, a deflection dress.
Dress.
Yeah, what a deflection dress is?
No.
It's something that you're wearing right now. Because
what I'm wearing right now, I'm wearing a dress. You say I'm wearing a dress?
No, you're wearing a deflection dress. Because you're deflecting. You know, if that woman said something about your kids, whether it be true or not, and she called them out their name, called them nappy headed or whatever, you would be all hell nah.
No, I really wouldn't because she don't know me. So I wouldn't be mad because she don't know me. And she can see pictures of my kids and it wouldn't bother me because I know, it wouldn't really bother me because I don't know her. It's like if I knew, like I could cuss a person out. If they in my family, I could cuss my daughter-in-law out, my husband daughter out. I can cuss her out because she done said shit to me or, somebody in my family, but a person on YouTube that just see me on here, how I could, I don't feel that I can't have that energy for nobody like that. Like they can say whatever they want because they don't know what my life is like, who my kids are. That would not bother me. They're just saying it to just be saying it.
Okay. So if she knew you, would be different.
Real talk. Like, like, ooh, I could just go into it, but no. I couldn't like be.
I no disrespect to you, ma'am, but I don't believe you because if
you don't believe me,
no, because if she was to be on this platform right now, she would be like, you boo boo boo, you boo 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 boo, you boo boo.
Well, if Quanney is listening, let her come on because she couldn't say anything about my kids because first of all, she don't know my kids. So if she did, she still couldn't. Like, what are you gonna say? You don't know me. So she can make up stuff.
We have a guest.
What she gonna say?
Hello, Tanette. How you doing?
Hello.
You looking beautiful as well.
What she gonna say?
Oh, thank you.
Miss Hampton, you need to move over a little bit to the left. There you go. There you go. Okay, hello to that.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Tanette.
Hey. I saw you on what you call it live. Me and you joined together.
Okay. Hey. Well, yeah, I wouldn't get offended. I wouldn't get offended by her because she don't know my kids or.
Okay.
Well, but you can't say that exactly. You can't say that exactly, Miss Hampton.
No, I can't. You right.
You can't say that because you know if she came at your kids, even though she don't know them, you gonna be ready to wreck shop.
Yeah, you're right now, girl. You're right now.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm all down for the way they get down on YouTube, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If you come at my kids, I'm gonna be trying to be at your house.
Right. Well, I don't know how she could cut my kids though.
I mean, but in the end of the day, like the way I've been seeing it is they come at your kids, but they come at your kids through your IG or your Facebook or whatever you got going on. If you post your kids, they're gonna come at your kids. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't pick sides. I've already put it down on. If you read my messages on Sir King, I put down, I don't care about what side you pick, but I'm gonna do know this. If you come at my kids, I'm gonna catch a case and tell my husband to come get me out of jail.
I agree. So
Because
that's
we do it different in the South Side of Chicago.
But would you be
Chicago,
mad
we
just because
ride or
somebody
die
on
hard.
YouTube, if somebody on YouTube just say something about your kids and they don't know you, how do you?
Girl, if you say something about my kid, I'm gonna come at you with the full force, because if my kids see that you came at them, I want my kid to know that they mama ride and died for them.
Right. I
And
understand that, but if they
but
don't
it's just like
know.
that. You can't say that, because if somebody at Foot Locker come at your kid, you don't know them from Joe, but you're gonna fight the fuck out of them.
Right, but that's in your face though. But you
No,
on
but that's in your
YouTube.
face. But the way I look at it is this: you got to keep it even. If somebody come at your kid online and your kid can pull that up, you got to be able to ride or die for yours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride or die for mine. I'm gonna tell everybody that. I'm gonna ride or die for mine.
Right.
If you come for
You
mine,
right.
I'm gonna pull up. And please believe it. Like, everybody can say what they want to. You can be on this YouTube street talking about oh, I ain't gonna fight. I'm all about supporting. Oh, I support, but I let my husband know, have bail ready. I'm gonna pull up at your house. I'm gonna buy my $200 ticket, because you know they cheap because of Rona. And I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And then after I beat you down, I'm gonna tell my husband, can you come here and bail me out, baby, real quick? If you don't bail me out, all I'm gonna do is sit at the jail and take me a nap, because the kids already got me tired anyway.
Yeah.
So let's keep this 100. I don't mind YouTubers coming at people, but when you come at the kids, you do something different, because that could be your baby.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, you putting my kid online now makes it where not your subscribers can come at my kids. These perverts that are watching you are looking at my kids in a sexual manner. And if you got these preteens that look like they grown women because they've been eating McDonald's, now you got the opportunity of these little perverts that are sitting in the cuts watching them, looking at your kids like they could possibly be some sexual fantasy to them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that we as people got to think about. I support my Black people all over, and I want all the B sector people to be at 100 million or 1 million subscribers and be on TV. Because I watch them more than I watch my cable, and I pay too much not to be watching the cable. But in the end of the day, I'm gonna tell all of them, my exact words to them is this: you're making our Black kids predators by bringing them on the sector. We choose to be on this sector. I choose to be on this sector. And by being on this live, I can be a target for anybody. Even though I support you and I will cash app you and I will be there for you. And my only thing is, like, I look at my Black creators and my black people in the B sector. Why aren't you going at these white people? Why aren't you going to these people that are adopting overseas, getting 1 million subscribers, getting cash apps for adopting kids, but you coming at my Black kids? And you already know my Black kids are being kidnapped, and it ain't being put out there. They ain't getting you don't see no Amber Lights with no Black kids. But I bet if I go into Walmart with my 13-year-old, I'm having a white man try to goddamn approach her. I bet if I go into Walmart with my 5-year-old, you got a white man talking to her, and you got to check him. So it's like, at some point in time, I won't lie to you, Sir King. I don't agree with you. You don't show your face.
Well, what does my face have to do with anything though?
Your face got to do with a lot of it
There's a lot
because
to do with
you're
it.
hiding your identity.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Not at
hiding
all.
your identity. How
Yep.
my identity is out there, and in the end of the day, anybody who checks me, they're gonna look on my Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna look on my Facebook. They're gonna find out who I am. They ain't gonna find out who you are.
But
Yeah.
So when
understand,
your haters come
So
after
what's
us,
wrong with that? Why you
'cause
can't just say
no,
show
but let's
your
be
face?
honest, Miss Hampton, they gonna come after you. The haters of him will come after us.
why so?
They ain't gonna come after him because he ain't got on
Yeah,
no
they don't
face.
know where to look. Yeah.
They don't
No,
know
no.
where to look.
No,
You got
Okay,
nothing in your bio. You got
I'm
nothing.
I
I'm
don't
not a
care.
content creator, but I guarantee you, I'm gonna have 5,000 different people who don't like you showing up to get me.
no, not at all. I disagree.
And then on top of that, on top of the people who are coming after you because you ain't got no face, they're gonna come after me and they're gonna come after my kids. And the difference between me and you is I'm gonna catch a case for mine.
So, Sir King, what is the reason why you don't show your face?
Okay.
Like you
Thank you.
have a nice
Put it out
voice.
there, preach.
Let's
Because
look
I
at,
won't even
What's
lie
the
to you.
reason
When
why
I
you
told
don't
you
show your face?
your mod was a Becky, I was sitting here with like, why you got Becky with the good hair modding you, but you ain't got us modding you.
well, listen.
But
Let
you in
me.
our black
Okay,
sector.
first of
Are
all,
you adjacent?
why are you throwing 5 daggers at me and not allowing me to respond
I'm
to
not
any?
throwing 5 daggers
Yes,
at
you
you.
are.
I'm throwing truth daggers at you.
Okay, well, let me respond to the true daggers then. Okay, number one, before you came and revealed your face, I let all y'all know, hey, you on camera. You can hit the stop cam and nobody would know who you are.
No, but if you see on all my comments, all of my comments towards you, I showed my face. I showed my face because who I have allegiance to, I let them know I have allegiance to them.
Okay, but you gotta understand, that was your choice to put that as your avatar.
And as a man, why don't you do it?
My man,
You
who had
know,
nothing
you
to do
already
with it.
know if you are a fine ass black man, you're gonna have a whole bunch of fine women that's gonna support you because you fine as fuck.
And
No
you know what?
offense, but Sean Bradley, no, he got a percentage of them women supporting
Yes.
him because he fine as fuck.
Yeah, Sean
Mhm.
Bradley is a good looking man.
And I won't even lie to you. Even my uncle, I support the fuck out of my uncle. I support the fuck out of my uncle, Mr. James Cardwell.
Oh
But James
Lord.
Cardwell, if he liked us, he would be a catch.
So James
He
Caldwell
don't like us, and we understand that he don't like us. But I like him because if he did like us, I would be on the loop. Okay, so all I'm saying to you is this: why don't you show your face? Because when I see as a black woman that supports you, that you have a Becky modding you, that the read and the shade is going over her motherfucking head.
Well, excuse me. I don't look at race when I choose my mod. I look at character.
You don't have to look at race,
Would you
but
let
you
me
got to
finish?
include us in what you
I
select.
do have one, but the mod that I have, Blogspot, is not here.
Blogspot may not be here, but you say the one. I got a
the
problem.
I have 3 mods. Only one was present. I don't impose.
So
on
you
my
got
own.
3 mods and one of them black. Baby, do the percentage.
Well, like I said,
Sir King, are you black?
Yes, I am.
You a black man with how many white mods?
Race doesn't matter to me.
No, baby, I ain't asking about. I ain't trying to be racist, but I'm asking how many mods you have that are black.
Ask questions, Sir King.
What does that matter? I look at their character. Gemini
Sir King,
75.
are you straight or what's your
You obviously missed that whole discussion. I came online.
Oh no, girl, he is a straight man because he had a date.
You are straight, Sir King?
Wasn't the date a black woman? Wasn't a woman?
Yeah.
Was it a black woman?
Yes, Tanette, do you want to be my next one?
Oh no. I already told you. Read my message. It said bye boy.
Okay, so Langston Hughes, the jealous man of YouTube, is coming on. What?
Langston Hughes.
Ladies, I totally agree with you. I mean, I don't know why he keeps hiding who he is. Just come out, let people see you. I mean, these women are
Thanks to
beautiful.
you.
You got an eye. What are you talking about, man? You got a whole eye. You talking about why you
Yeah, but
What you talking
The
about?
only
Life for
people showing
you.
the only people showing
You
their
know some
face
books.
are women.
hey,
The only people showing their face are women. Now I have a question there when we are on a live and the only people showing their face are women.
well,
Come on,
because
And
y'all
Sir
face.
P,
look,
I have a question for you.
hey,
You should be showing your face because everybody on YouTube is asking who the fuck are you? Because we think you're Jason.
who me?
You. I think
Well,
I'm gonna be honest. I put my bid in and I said, "Oh, I think you're Jason."
you see, this is where a lot of paranoia is really
No, it ain't
hurting the
about
sector.
paranoia. It's about what I think.
Well, no, you're entitled to think how you
Because
think.
everybody didn't put out their bid who they think you are. Some are saying you Sean Bradley. I said I don't think you Sean Bradley because I've
No.
been listening to his lives for too many years. I've been listening to his lives for a good, what
No.
is it, 9 years right now? And for me listening to Sean Bradley's for a good 9 years, I said you don't even talk like him.
Yeah.
Look,
So my opinion is you Jason because Jason's the only person new on the block.
No.
Don't nobody know how he talks.
That sound like a black man.
Really.
That don't sound.
yeah,
That
And in the
sound
end
yeah.
of the day,
I
I
have
don't like
never.
how he moves.
I don't like how he moves either.
Jay
Um,
is a real. He's a real white dude, though.
yeah, I'm not white. I think you
No.
can tell that.
I
But
mean,
look,
I can tell you not white, but in the same sense, the fact that you have that little change on your voice is pretty much the reason why I'm saying, who are you?
you do realize this is my real voice. You realize that, right?
Yeah,
That
that's
is
your
not
real
your real
voice.
voice.
That
You got a
sounds like
mic
your
on you.
real voice.
You
To
got
me,
a
it
mic and
sounds
you got
like
a
your
voice
real
changer.
voice.
We can all tell that.
What do you mean we can all tell that and somebody
I'm
else
just
on the
trying to
line?
say, people who
That,
I
listening
think
to
that's
you can
your
tell
real
that
voice.
you are not who
thank
you
you.
really
The
are.
I heard
And
the
if I was
I
talking to you
that
at
Wait,
a
sounds like your real voice.
diner
who are
at
you?
Starbucks, you're not who you are.
Wait, who are you? Who are
Me?
you? Yeah,
I ain't
you.
nobody. I'm just Tanette
No,
listening to YouTube.
Tanette, tell us about you.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm Tanette. I done traveled the world. I have kids. If you come at my kids, I'm gonna come at you. I don't want no beef with nobody in YouTube. I don't disagree or agree with anything anybody in YouTube says because I don't know your side and I don't know how it feel to have anybody come at you. That is Tanette. Tanette is neutral across the boards. I'm neutral when it comes to anybody because I always feel like this. I will never say to you how you handle a beef if I'm
Yeah.
not in the same beef. Because the same moves you make in a beef, I may make in the same beef if I was going through it. And because I'm not going through the same beef, I can't say the moves I would make. So I judge nobody on YouTube. I watch it for entertainment. And my personal opinion is I feel like everybody that is in the beef sector should be on a television show because honestly speaking, it's the most entertainment I get. It's better than Love and Hip Hop.
Thank
Yes,
you. Thank
It's
it
you.
love.
is.
It's
It is,
better than
girl. You said
Bad
that.
Girls Club. This beef right here, this beef sector is the best thing on television.
Yeah.
I
And they need
agree
to
with
make a
you
television
totally.
show or a channel for it because plenty of us would be on it.
Well,
And that's what
exclu-
Tanette is. If you want to know what Tanette is I go to work, I go to school, I make sure my husband is taken care of. I make sure my children are taken care of. I clean my house. I take care of my backyard. And then I come and take my ass here at the middle of the night when my kids are asleep and my husband is asleep. And I watch YouTube. And my husband say, where the fuck are you? Because you missed from the bed. I get my ass back upstairs and I go to bed with my husband.
so you sound like a normal person.
I'm a
Yeah.
That was good
normal
to hear.
ass wife, and that's what YouTube is consist of. It's a lot of normal ass wives that are cleaning the houses at night and listening to y'all chat. And then after we listen to y'all chat while we cleaning the house and making dinner, we get told by our husband to get our ass back in the bed after we did these lives, and we get our asses back in the bed like our husbands say do, and we made sure they
Ooh.
eat breakfast in the morning, and we made sure that our kids eat breakfast after our husbands get off to work. That's
Well,
all YouTube is.
hold on, Miss Hampton. Do you have a husband?
I have an ex-husband. I've been divorced
You on
almost
mute?
2 years.
I can't hear her.
Can you hear me?
I hear
Hello?
you.
Okay. I've been divorced almost 2 years now, but me and my husband are best friends.
Yeah, you're one of those.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem being on
Langston,
YouTube.
No, no, that's
Langston, be
what's
nice.
up. Good night, man.
Be nice. No, I didn't ask him to leave, but I was asking him to be nice to you, Miss Hampton, because he was somewhat being a little bit disrespectful.
Okay.
We don't know what was the reason for the separation, and I didn't want him to, say anything that would harp on that. So
Well,
be nice.
I don't have no problems talking about that. Sometimes things work out and they don't. But me and my ex-husband are best friends.
Okay.
I got married when I was young, but he's still in my life. Like we still go on vacations and things together. Like, but I don't have any other man in my life. But we live apart. Yeah.
But that's, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm happy. I think I just got married when I was just too young and I wasn't ready for it.
I understand.
Yeah.
So Tanette, I don't want your significant other to be jealous. So, if you have to,
No, my significant other is not gonna be jealous.
because I don't want him saying something. Come upstairs and you occupied with me. So I don't.
Ooh.
If I tell him I'm on a live, my husband don't care.
Okay. I don't want to.
My husband's not like that. He's a very secure man.
Okay. All right.
He just makes sure that if we supposed to be in the bed at a certain time because I got to be up for work, he's gonna be like, Tanette, you need to go to sleep because you got to go to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a caring husband. Most men are caring, but they don't make you go to bed. If you say I'm good, he gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna just have to wake you up tomorrow.
Yeah, because if he trusts you, y'all got a good relationship, you can do what you want to do. As long as he's taken care of, he working all day anyway. So it's like, yeah. Y'all got that understanding.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. Stupendous.
Yeah. So, Sir King, what's your relationship like? Are you in a relationship or like?
I'm single and ready to mingle.
Oh, you are. So,
Yeah,
are you?
I had a date tonight, but I had to cancel. Well, not had to cancel. I had to cancel because I think she had the Rona. So.
Oh, so she had the Rona.
I think so. And not a Corona. So.
Do you think she really had the Rona?
I think so.
So, what is your perfect woman? What kind of woman would you like? What type of woman would you like?
She had the symptoms.
Did she call her provider to get the test?
She gonna do that Monday.
I'm not getting no test. What type of woman do you like? What's your?
Oh Lord!
But I was asking you to ask about that YouTuber that adopted an Asian child, got the views, the clicks, the donations, and a mansion, may I add, after she had 4 kids and gave the child up after she already knew that he may have had a brain injury.
I can't speak on that because I have to educate myself. I'll do my research on it.
Please do. The only reason I came on your live was to make sure that you did your research on it because I want the YouTubers, especially in the beef sector, because the beef sector says they care so much about the children. And if you care about the children, why would this Caucasian woman be able to adopt an overseas child not knowing. Well, she already was told that he may have brain injury. She made money off of the child, got over 1 million subscribers, yet she gave the child up.
I have to do the research.
And my thing is, like, you all say y'all care so much about the kids. If you care about the kids, this child needs you. And the only reason I'm gonna say that is because I was in Korea before at adoption shelters, caring for kids that Koreans didn't feel like they were 100%. They weren't considered healthy kids, or should I say, healthy kids? And because they weren't healthy kids, these kids got given up for adoption. She gave her kid up after she already knew he might not be a healthy kid, made subscribers, got money, and she gave the kid up. And you're getting at people for doxing kids, but you're not getting at these YouTubers that are making money off of these kids.
Well, like I said, I have to do my research. I don't speak on things that I don't know the information about.
Okay, well, I want to say have a good night, and that's the only thing I really wanted to get on your platform for, is it just bring wellness to that. I wanted people to know about that.
Okay, I will do my research, and hopefully I'll see you again.
Okay, you have a blessed night.
You too. Take care now.
Okay.
Bye. Hello, Miss Hampton.
Hi.
Hi. You having something with your screen? Like,
No, I was just trying. I don't know. I'm just learning things about this StreamYard.
right. Someone was saying that DKL has an issue with me. I don't know what's going on.
Who? You said Dustin's got an issue with you?
Yeah, for some reason he's saying I'm dumb. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you have to ask him about it. You ask him about it.
Well, I haven't said anything bad about him. All I said tonight was that if somebody's watching DKL, they really don't want to see Quanney coming on the platform cursing and disrespecting his platform.
Oh.
That's all I said. I didn't say nothing bad about DKL, so I don't know what that's about.
Maybe you need to tell him that because Quanney is on his platform, so obviously he likes Quanney, so you're gonna have to respect that whether you like it or not. That's how I look at it.
I could care less. I don't care.
Right. So back to you. So you say you're a heterosexual?
Yes, I am.
So what type of woman do you like?
I like someone that's smart, that's kind.
How old are you?
Too old to tell. I'm 68.
You say 68?
Yeah.
You lying. He's not no 68-year-old.
Reed, you can't. I mean, you don't know who I am because I don't know.
No, I don't. But you don't. No, you're not 68. Come on, man. You're not 68.
I'm 68, but yeah.
Whatever. You 38? You mean 38?
No, I'm 68.
You sound 38 though.
I'm 68.
No.
So.
You are. Yeah. Oh, when did you graduate high school?
I cannot answer any personal identifier.
Okay, well, but I enjoy I enjoy your channel, Sir King, and whatever you like. You feel like you don't want to say anything, that's cool. Whatever. Like, I wouldn't dox you. I don't know. I can say how old I am, and when I graduate, yeah, I have no problem with it.
I understand. And I applaud you for
nothing to hide. So, maybe am I wrong for doing that? Am I wrong for being who I am?
No, I love who you are, and I encourage you to keep being who you are.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll go back in the chat. Somebody else might want to come on. I don't really have anything to talk about, but I like you, Sir King. You're cool with me. I like your voice. That's what makes me want to subscribe to you. I like your voice.
All right, and I like you too.
All right.
I like your voice too. Take care now. We'll stay in touch.
Good night.
Good night. Bye. Ooh, cha, ooh, cha. Well, thank you to Miss Hampton and Tonetta, I think it is, for coming up here and giving me their viewpoint. The Read, The Heart of Philadelphia, says that she knows who I am, but I think she's a little delusional. Um, I'm not saying that she's crazy, but you know, she knows who I am. So, um, what I would like to say is, yeah, about DKL. I don't know what's going on with DKL. I don't know why he has an issue with me. I have not said anything negative about him recently. I actually gave him praise for dedicating a part of his channel for Rico about his, talking about his issue with alcohol. So I don't know what's going on. So I'm really shocked and perplexed regarding the Duchess, the Kelly, and the Love. So, oh well. I'll drop the link for anybody else that wants to come up here. I don't know why this turned into such a situation tonight. I was just sharing information, and this was subscriber night to, have you guys come on, and I just shared some information regarding Quanney, and it turned into something that was somewhat, I want to call it vicious, but crazy. So, oh, Heavy Bear, Q says that you are stalking her. Get out of here. Get out of here. The only thing, if I'm stalking, is her vile and vicious behavior. That is a great affront to the whole Black community online, especially during these sensitive times that we're going through. If anything, she can see, those vile words can be transferred all across, United States and beyond. So it's crazy. What do you want, Langston?
I think you need to get ahead of this, man. I mean, they're coming for you, man. They've got their pitchforks, and they're coming. They're coming, dude. I mean,
why are they coming, Langston?
it's well, I don't want to misconstrue what they have interpreted, what you may have said. You see what I did there, right? I don't want to do that. So rather than to repeat what they interpreted, what you may have said, I'll just say that they're taking it and running with it, and they're coming for you. And
so tell me what you interpret them as saying what I said. Do I need to say it over again?
no, you've reiterated a few times now, and I told you I don't want to repeat anything, man. I don't want to put myself out there. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to be that negligent and not say what they're saying so I get a better understanding, then why offer that? Then why mention it?
I just wanted to I wanted to stave off the impending attack, man, and give you a chance to get your PR team together, man.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, but all I said was that her behavior online is talking about kids are galvanizing people to, contact people who have a vested interest in protecting children in real life. So,
yeah. Well, in this case, I have to be like Switzerland and just be kind of neutral. I don't really know anything, man. Have a good one, dude.
You too, Langston. Thank you. So yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. I'm not inclined. If this was something on Quanney's channel, then I can understand. But why she's bringing this mess to DKL when I haven't said anything regarding DKL? All I said was in regards to Quanney, you can try to ignore Quanney and not listen to her, but you can't if she's on someone's platform. And that's where I mentioned DKL and I mentioned Tracy and things like that. And I did mention that she sometimes ruins their opportunity to capitalize on the success of their channels because she causes them to become demonetized when she gets up there and curses. So that's all I said. And I didn't say anything bad about DKL and I keep it like that. So Cindy, I don't know where the mess came from, to be honest. I was just telling her to be careful of her behavior. You got people calling gaming commissions on each other. You got people calling FBI online, and you got people calling police stations. And I have not done any of that. And I don't see where they don't have as much. Well, I don't see them having that much smoke as they're having for me. So I feel the hypocrisy is abysmal. So. Yeah. So it is. It is what it is. And like I said, I just put the information out. I just shared some information, and that's all I said. That's all I said. So, all right, I'll drop the link one more time. How long have we been live? We got some time. Amaya, see you. You can. I mean, if you type in Tracy, you can pop up, and if you type in Quanney, her channel will pop up. So, yeah. So, anything else you guys want to talk about? I've got 30 more minutes or so, or 25 minutes or so. Exclusively me says, do you think someone could be setting you up in regards to Quanney? It's weird. No, I don't think so. I haven't done anything to Quanney. I'm not fixated on her. She's the one that did 3 videos on me saying that I dox people through Cash App, that I'm part of a group trying to take down people's channels and things like that. And so I think if anything, she may be fascinated with Sir King. So they say what happens in 25 minutes. 25 minutes, I will be ending the live. So Tanet says, but I think a lot of YouTubers have a problem with you telling them how to handle their platforms. No, I don't tell them how to handle it. I never tell DKL what to do with his platform. What I said was, when they said, well, ignore Quanney, don't watch Quanney, I said, okay, I don't watch Quanney, but when I tune into someone like DKL and Quanney comes up there with that cursing and speaking like I don't give a damn about your children, or you don't matter to me, you nothing but FNIGGAS and all this stuff, it's like, okay, we came to watch DKL. We didn't come to hear all that vitriolic speech. So you can do whatever you can to ignore her, but she pops on somebody else's platform. That's all I was saying. I wasn't telling her, I didn't say, DKL, don't put her on your platform. I never said that. I never mentioned those words. That's all. No, Amaya, you have to understand, those are their channels. They weren't necessarily live. Chop the Raisin says, enough about the children, Lord, beating a dead horse. Well, this is what the people are talking about. So, yeah, Heavy Bear is right. They're going to stew on this video the entire weekend. I don't care. Shit, I don't care. Do I care? Oh, I was just putting out information. Shit. I didn't see nobody talking about me talking about stingrays last night. Stingrays and Echo and what's it called? Geofencing, when we were talking about that. I didn't see nobody worried about that last night. But now that I say something about somebody involved with law enforcement that's dedicating their life to children, who's been instrumental in implementing cyberbullying laws in Missouri, y'all want to get mad at me? Get out of here. And that tells you, that speaks volumes, because if there wasn't nothing wrong with what was going on, then why are people in the uproar? And I did not say how DKL should run his channel. I said you can try to avoid Quanney, but you can't. There. And y'all have all this smoke for me, but there ain't some shit to Quanney about the things that she says about kids, black people, and everything. So it is what it is. Now, this is a messy ass question. Are you proud you made your own platform with a chat the same size as DKL's? No comment. I'm not in competition with nobody, because as soon as you get them, it's the same way you can lose them. So I'm not in competition with him. I don't sing. I don't dance. I don't do jingles. So. But it wasn't. Where did the comment go? The comment jumped. Dalai Lama says, but Sir King gave them content. That wasn't my mission. That wasn't my goal. I would just, I guess some people can't see it my way. Is that I'm letting you know that, people are trying to stop kids getting dragged. And Google did the whole thing for Copa, and it was about kids. So that's all I was saying. So I'll drop the link one more time. Yeah, when you get a person like Diamond Dory who has never been over here before, coming in your room telling you that, oh, what you're doing and I'm an attorney and you're doing is wrong. What did I'm doing is wrong. I did not defame her. I did not say anything bad. And you come over here and Quanney's your, someone that you try to be in good graces with. Because Diamond Derby is basically someone that needs to latch onto somebody in order to stay relevant on YouTube. She did it to Jay Wilson. She did it to QB. Now she's trying to do it with Tracy and Duchess and whatever her name is, Quanney. Like, don't fall for her game. Like Kiki and what's this lady name? Diamond Dory are pretty much the same person in my eyes. So yeah. So they said we'll come over to the stream. SK, they said we'll come over to the stream. SK, tell them that I'm doing my live right now. I'll probably come over after my live is over, or if they want to engage in discussion tomorrow, if they're online, then I will do that. But I don't feel compelled to end my live to go over there when I've had previously a negative experience over there. Not that factors into this, what information was relayed tonight, but I mean, that's not fair to my fans for me to end it on them. So tell them I may do that in, I don't know, in 15 to 20 minutes. We'll see. And K Simmers, can you tell me why they want me to come over there? Because I don't know. I'm really in the dark about what's going on. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. So thank you, K Summers. Chop the Razor says, so they can jump you. Yeah, they probably want to jump me. Pizarro, stop being sarcastic. That's not the reason I'm not going to go over there. So. Yeah, that's true. Cindy, tell them, yeah, that's right. If y'all want to talk, y'all can come over here. Y'all can come over here. You know what I mean? So I'll put the link in. If they want to come, they can come. So Drew Carey says, I wouldn't click that live if I was you. I don't see, to be honest, I don't see what the big deal is. Tracy put a whole thing out there saying that I threatened her life, and I didn't see nobody give this much outrage. Where's the hypocrisy in that? Don't forget, Tracy made a whole live saying I threatened her life. Not a whole live, but saying that I was involved in something involving threatening her life, and there was no outrage. So it is what it is. So yeah. Mika Baby, what you mean? What do you mean, Mika Baby? So yeah, so that's pretty much it, y'all. Like I said, this was a subscriber live. I didn't expect it to take this way, to take this life of his own. I only put that gentleman on my page to let her know that, yeah, people are coming. There are bunch of old nobodies with Pathetic. Oh Lord, Amaya. So they're going to get your channel flag. Much of a channel flag for what? Oh, you mean if I? What you mean they gonna get my channel flag for what? Heavy bear, that makes no sense. Flag for I didn't do anything. What? I didn't even put nobody's picture up. I only put the white dude's picture up. That's it. That's it. That's all I did. Y'all are crazy. But nobody's. No, but no. This is the craziest thing though. What did I say? Like, I didn't make up a lie and say Quanney's dragging kids and speaks vile about her own people, black people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make up anything. And I just said that her words may have consequences. That's it. And that there's somebody in Missouri who has a dedicated, interest in protecting children from cyberbullying. I would be like, okay, thank you, Sir King, for giving me the heads up. I appreciate it. Oh, muy bonita. I understand. I understand. Ginger curls. No, I don't know what's going on. How? I'm focused on my live and the people in my chat, and that's enough of his task as it is. I don't care what's going on. I don't know. So if you're here to make that comment, then you should do your part and try to fill me in on what's going on. That's all I have to say. They say, Cindy says, someone will twerk for you if you go over there. So, okay, that's okay. I can twerk myself. So, Amaya says, I love your channel. So is different, informative, and definitely not trifling. I've learned things that have nothing to do with the sector. Thank you, Amaya. I appreciate that. You saying that. Tanette says, I still ask, if you have beef, would you go low and not high? Tanette, I would go right for the middle. So I go right for the middle. Because going high does not work, and going low does not work for my moral compass, and going right for the middle is right where I need to be. So, make it make sense is, you don't say nothing. Tracy is deranged, Quanney is desperate for attention, and DK at this point. I don't know. That's an opinion. Didn't Quanney say she would never go back on the panel with Tracy? Let me tell you something about this, which is the weirdest thing. And I have a theory. I have a real theory. And this may be messed up. But don't y'all be surprised if Quanney joined Sean Bradley, especially on the show. Because Quanney was so excited to be in the be mentioned in the Read the Heart of Philadelphia's book. And I'm like, gotcha. Because someone that excited will do anything, I feel, to then take it to the next level and be on TV. So just be careful with that, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised. She unites with Sean Bradley in the future. Plus, she's obsessed with Sean Bradley. So, Sydney, they said that I'm scared of them. It's okay. It's okay. I think if anything, I've been on there. I'm all right. So they have an open invitation to come over here if they want to. So if they come over here screaming and hollering, that's just, I don't see why DKL is so invested in this. Like, I understand if Quanney was to put this on her channel, but why is DKL involved in this? I don't get it. I don't really get it. What are you talking about? Sir King can't wait to talk to his people, whom he loves. I don't know what you're talking about. That's true. Shout the raisin. Yeah. No, I'm not going over there. What? I'm not gonna. I didn't say. I don't know why DKL is in the middle of this though, because I didn't say anything bad about him. I would just use him to make it an analogy. So, but that's all right. So. Nah, JC. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Someone. What? JC, JJCJ3. Okay. Do I know you? I don't know. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming. So I don't think she's hurt. I don't think SB screwed her. No, I don't think that matters. She keeps talking to him. She wants to atone for whatever happened in their relationship. Yeah, yeah. Dolly, I know. I've heard some of that. I know. She's hurt. She's hurt, and she wants to be accepted by him again. You know. So, all right, I'm gonna drop the link a couple one more time or a couple more times, and let's see. All right, y'all. So, anybody have any more questions? I don't know what happened tonight. Oh, yeah, you know what? This is my channel, and I do what I want. So I know a lot of people are confused about what's going on. So I'm going to hold on a second, guys. I'm going to show. Um, hold on one second. I'm going to show this image again. One second. Do-do-do-do. So everyone, people are up in an uproar about this gentleman here that I showed, just saying that he's somewhat involved in. He's retired. He's a retired officer involved in the Missouri Police Department, whatever. But I think the key thing is from 2010 to 2011, he was an administrator with the Missouri Attorney General's office, was responsible for online crimes against children, human trafficking, and computer forensics. He served as a subject matter expert on the Missouri Governor's Cyberbullying Task Force. And I just think that this point is key here. And the person that sent me the message is, I guess, I don't know, they want to contact this person to see how they can stop Quanney for cyberbullying children. So this is what has caused the uproar tonight. Because of me mentioning that, that's all. I don't plan on contacting that individual at all. I don't know that individual, but I was just letting Quanney know that please don't do that. So that's it. Mark's blown out booty hole says, like, gotta go, sound like you have a mouthful of spit. Yeah, and sounds like you're unoriginal and a clout chaser seeking attention by speaking about somebody's lover and their anatomy. So you're the epitome of irrelevance. So goodbye. Yeah, so Mika Baby Green says, Sir King is a hot topic on a spit narrative live on the YouTube news. The crazy thing is, I don't know why. What did I do? I wish somebody would come on live and tell me what I did, because I don't know what I did to cause all this. I just really wanted to just go live, say hello to my people, and I'll be out. I didn't know it would take a life of its own like this. So yeah. Well, Heavy Bear, I would never want that to happen. I just want, what I want is for her to stop doing what she was doing. You know, we all want that. And then she can continue to drag and talk down to the adults, but don't do that to the kids, you know? I don't know. Like I said, I don't have no kids myself, so I'm just taking a neutral stance. But when you step back and you say this is an entertainment platform, but you're talking about real life kids and you're talking about them in the way that she does, that doesn't sit right. And I'm just letting her know that, yo, you know, there could be real life ramifications and repercussions. So that's all. Cindy, what are you talking about? I understand if she was crying over our handsome Sir King. I don't know. Rico the Brad says, I did hear that Hillary Clinton in court, y'all think just for emails, but really she in court facing charges for trafficking kids. I don't know about that. Amaya says, just being yourself, not conforming to the typical behavior of these content creators. They can't think beyond anything other than beef. Well, I try to bring them things other than beef, and I don't like to put things out there and says that you can be held responsible for something, but then I show how, and I show how, I show how, and it still doesn't work. So, yeah, I know Ebony Eyes, I know. All right, anybody else want to jump on this link before I conclude everything? I don't think that's true, Drew Carey. It's simple. People saw your title, and some of them like Quanney in a way that they don't want nobody discussing her actions on YouTube. I've discussed her actions countless times, and I even discussed her being the reporter, the rumor of that, and I never got this much flack, never. So, but Dalai Lama, I don't chop the raisin. Yeah, I've been to Vegas. They flipped your intentions from mentioning the investigators. So what? So we got people online calling gaming commissions. I didn't call nobody. I don't know nobody. I just show what's publicly accessible on Google, online. Um, that's it. Good night, Happy Bear. Thank you for your interaction tonight. So I don't know why people get so. Hey, at the end of the day, y'all did what y'all did, and I'm just all I do is like y'all keep saying it's entertainment. It ain't entertainment when you talking about real life kids. That's all I show. That's all I show. Um, all right, I'm dropping the link one more time. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. And the thing with Property Bonafide is really weird. She's like, I don't know, she has this weird attitude like, you got to do things her way or the highway. And she called me strange today in one of her lives. And I didn't appreciate that because I think some of the things she does is kind of strange too. Like, you're going to come at me for just referencing someone's vicious behavior. But and I'm saying, hey, there's laws on the books to protect kids. If she was about, who cares? If she was talking about, I don't know, another adult, I can care less. I wouldn't do anything like that. Chop Kelly Racing, no, I don't. I'm not going over there. I don't think so. I don't feel compelled to. Extend me that courtesy by coming over here, right? Mickey Baby Green says, yeah, she flipped tonight. Yeah, no, it's just weird. It's just like, where was that? You talk about black children, you talk about this and things in the black community, but there's a woman who's dragging black kids, and when I show that there may be, laws in place to stop that, where, you want to get mad at me. So, Tanette says, buenas noches, gente, mucho love, or much love to everyone. Yeah, same to you. Have a good night. Sir King, both of y'all could be on the same stream yard. You both will get a view. Yeah, but I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that game with him. Like, I don't know what their intention is, and I know Kay Summers came over here, but I don't want to deal with that tonight. It's past midnight, so. Happy Bear says, Sir King, if you're going to have provocative videos, you must have strong minds. Yeah, I know. I don't have anyone blocking. Oh, you see how this works? Probably Bonafide says, I was asleep and just heard my name. Well, you know what, probably Bonafide, it might have been a nightmare that you were having. So, yeah, we still live. We still live. Yeah. We still live because I had to cancel my date. If my date was around, it would not be here. So I don't believe that property bonafide is. Oh Lord, here we go. Hello, Ms. Bonafide.
Hey, I'm really glad that I heard my name being spoke about as I was asleep. I had actually accidentally went to sleep while I was listening. Let me tell you this. First of all, I wasn't sent over here by anybody. Second of all, I was talking earlier to you because sometimes we think we're doing one thing, but it sounds like something else. And I don't know, I forgot what it's called when they say you're questioning somebody just to kind of like see, is that like to see a temperature of of what they're saying. Like it did not sound like you were really coming out of a concern for, or how you, excuse me, I'm kind of still asleep. It did not sound like you were coming the way you said you were coming, because yes, you could, Sir King, hear some vitriol and retribution in your voice. You even had for a quick couple seconds had start talking about her bad. And I don't even know, I don't even watch that. I know that she does talk a lot of mess and that then other, but I hadn't heard anything. I haven't been over there in a while. So I was like, damn, well, maybe they had a run in, because that's what it sounded like. So I just asked the questions for my own purposes. When you answered them, I went on. So no, Micah, baby, I didn't flip. I was asking questions for my own clarity, because it sounded like one thing when Sir King was saying another thing. Period.
Okay, I understand. I appreciate you explaining that.
But you was primed. You was primed right there. I thought well, I don't know about us being cool, but I thought we had a different rapport. You was primed to start talking shit just a while ago. I'm glad I woke
No,
up.
you did. No. In honesty, you call me what? What did you say?
I said,
Strange?
no, I didn't call you strange. I
You-
said,
no,
no, no, I said, yeah, I did say, yeah, I said you, I said
mm,
it'd be strange over there, or you're strange sometimes.
no. You
And
said
is this,
yeah.
and it's the truth. Okay, I'm not saying that strange wasn't used in regards to you, and I do feel like that sometimes, but that was not a dig at you. Even when you appeared and start talking, I was warm to you in my live earlier. So don't, when you came back over here, you just reported about what you heard over there. You acted like I was trying to dog you slick, and I wasn't. Like I was trying to say something about you, and you heard it, and you know that's not even how it was. But I told you that sometimes, I told you that last night. Sometimes your lives are kind of weird sometimes. Shit,
How are
it
they
is.
weird? My
Be-
eyes are weird.
because I'm used to listening in this sector to folks ranting and raving and wilding out, and then having this weird ass, them having like this cult like following that's like, yeah, whatever you say, yes, you can raise the roof on kind of crazy shit, and we're gonna follow you. You can sound absolutely insane, but then when you come on, it's like, yes, and I saw this and I heard this, and I feel like this is not the right way to do this, da da da. And then your people will be like talking about other shit in the comments, or some weirdo, or not, I ain't gonna say some weirdo, somebody that you ain't even seen will come on and start talking about, like completely derail you and start talking about some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So that is kind of strange to me that your channel doesn't follow how it is, or your live is not run the way that you're used to seeing lives run over here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Or you don't get it.
I
Or
understand. I think instead of saying strange or weird, I think it should be replaced with different.
so okay. So I'm over here telling you, okay. So I'm over here asking you earlier shit for clarifying it, because I didn't really believe what you were saying earlier, right? Um and your a lot of your response was, I say what I want to on my channel. And now you're telling me what I should have said on my channel about you.
No,
You
I
see what
didn't
I'm
ask you
saying?
what you should have said. You just said that your lives be strange and weird, and I said no. If anything, it should be said that they're different.
I'll think about it. I there was no I wasn't saying strange in a
I'm not
derogatory.
talking about what you said in your video. I'm talking about what you just said now. The adjective that you use to describe, I guess, my audience or my platform, I said I felt that it should be, if you want to say that, it should be used as different. So,
Yeah, I think about that. Um, and that's sincere when I say that. I will think about that. Yeah, it is different, but when I'm over here sometime in the bushes, it does kind of feel a little. It does have a strange tinge to it though, to me sometimes. And if that's how if you heard me say, so when you heard me say strange, you took a negative connotation to it.
Because you said I was strange. You said he's strange. You didn't say his platform is strange. You said Sir King is strange.
So, Sir King, you don't think that you're strange over here with something? You don't think that there's no strange, I don't know what, strange shivity? You don't think there's nothing strange about you at all as a content creator at all? I mean, you already rile up a bunch of questions and a bunch of even fear and all the other questions, all the other feelings that people rile up because you're so mysterious. You don't think that there's a strangeness to you or mysteriousness to you?
Well, mysterious and strange and weird are totally two different
I
things. If you
I
want to
feel
say,
like
oh,
you got in your
mysteriousness,
feelings, dog.
no, I didn't get in my feelings. I mean, I felt you and I had a positive rapport, and I would never say that Property Bonafide is a strange woman or strange. I would never say that about you. I would never say that about you. I would say Property Bonafide is opinionated. She's strong-willed. She's adamant, but I would never label you or speak about you on my platform as she's strange. I wouldn't do that.
Mm,
Just I
okay.
just wouldn't I just wouldn't do that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you. I still feel that there's a strangeness over here. I hope that doesn't derail the conversations that we've been able to have and the rapport as content creators that we've had. But if it does, I guess it's gonna have to be what it's gonna be, because I mean I still can't believe I was really over here knocked the hell out and heard my name and you was just ready to get to start going in. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm not.
And I'm just
No,
like,
I wasn't about to go in on you. I was just saying that when you were saying that stuff earlier on the platform, I thought that was weird. As if you were questioning me about saying stuff about that guy that I brought up that, is like has an interest in cyberbullying of kids. That's all. That's all I was saying. I was going to end it at that.
okay. Well, I just want to say this. When I said that earlier, I really did hear in your voice some vitriol. And that's why I was like, wait a minute. I thought you were like you make your stance that you
But I
don't
don't
do
think you've
things
been.
vitriolically. You know what
No,
I'm
I
saying? Or you
don't. But I don't
in
think you've been.
retribution.
I don't think you've been privy to Quanney and our past exchanges. When
No,
she
probably not.
says, yeah, yeah, and I think once you hear those, then you'd be like, damn. Even if he is neutral, I can see how he can be pulled into another side. So, because of the things that were said, and I've never even said, I didn't see anything even close to what she said to me. So,
Okay. Well, yeah, so that was the reasoning for my line of questioning earlier. It wasn't me flipping or me trying to get no shit started. Or I'm not on nobody else's. I'm not on your side, and I'm not in what's anyone else's side. It was literally me tuning in, get ready to listen to whatever you were going to talk about, and then kind of felt like, I don't know, kind of does sound like you got some disdain for the lady a little bit in it.
no, I don't have any disdain for her. Let me just be honest with you. I feel that she's a great hindrance to the progress of the Black community, especially online. Because they could take those words. I feel that the way she says, I don't think even Tommy Sotomayor, and we know he's a controversial figure, but some of the things that she even says is I don't even think you compare to what Tommy Sotomayor says, just because of the way she says it and she speaks to us as a community. And you know, I think it's a disgrace, especially what we have going on now in the world. So.
Well, I mean, I understand that you can hold whatever opinion you want to. So I don't want to. I don't want to argue about whatever y'all have had that I'm not privy to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just
Understand.
saying that in that moment, just me being there, and also honestly, I'm gonna keep it another buck.
Hmm.
I I do like questioning you
Hmm.
to really see if what you say you're really doing. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about these other motherfuckers that you talking about. Sometimes I just be like on your ass. Just ask, just to ask and just to make sure what you say is. You know what I'm saying? And
Honestly,
I didn't know that I didn't know you would. I didn't think that there would ever be a question in your mind that it was anything other than that. I thought you got that, but maybe you didn't. Hello?
We're still feeling each other out.
Okay. Whatever.
I'm just saying. I'll be honest. We're dating, right? So we're just still feeling
No,
each
we're
other.
not dating. Don't start that shit up. See, you know, you are TV. You are here for the TV. You know good and well that is not true.
You know what I mean? Virtually. So
No, not even virtually, sir. And then in my live the other day, I mean earlier when I told one of my subscribers, I was like, "Yeah, girl, send me your address." And you knew why I was telling her to send my address. You was like, "Oh, should I send my address? Do you want my address?" I'm like, "Are you serious?" So you be with the shit too. So
okay.
hey, Amaya, I don't give a damn what you think either, boo. Not a damn. And when I call in, I'm talking to Sir King. And you can question my intelligence all you want to, but you do not sound all that intelligent yourself. But you know, go off, sis. You too, Rico the Brat. So anyway, and no, Sean Bradley did not send me. And that's what's so thing. Y'all be really thinking that motherfuckers got power just because he got power over your faves and the motherfuckers you watch don't think that motherfuckers might have power over every single person. And everybody's not a plant and everybody's not working for this person and that person. So y'all can cut the bullshit and conspiracy theories all the way out.
Oh well, I'm glad you got that off your chest. So
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, anyway.
all right. Well,
Good night.
I'm glad to know that my name is ringing in your ears while you sleep. So that's
No,
always
it wasn't your name. No, sir. King. Okay. It was not your name that woke me up. It was my name. It was you saying my name and getting ready to try to run my name in the mud with your people over here.
okay. Well, I'm glad that my voice is radiating through your mind. So there you go.
And make sure when it is ringing, that it's ringing right, or I'm coming through every time.
You won't get no sleep.
No.
I'm just
Whatever, baby. What? Look. What did Mama Joy say? Ain't no valley low, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low that would keep me off your ass, honey. Okay.
okay. All right. We'll tell Mama Joyce I said hi too. So all right.
Hey, Tink Tink. So what?
What you
And I'm
gonna
gonna
say?
say what I want to say, Rico the Brat. And I'm not trying to attack your what you call it, but
Mm-hmm.
some of it is just stupidity to me, like some of the commentary. So, and I'm gonna say what I want to say. So, what the hell wrong with you? So, anyways, all right. So, good night. Whoever, what do you call your people? Do you have a name for your people up here?
But no, we're still trying to figure it out.
Mika, look above. I forgot. I think it might have been Rico or somebody that said SB sent me. Um. Oh, okay. So you don't have a name for your people and stuff like that.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Well. Good night, Sir King's people.
Well, we're called Avatar Nation. So
Yeah, you talk. That's what you said because everybody over here be in the avatar. But so when you go live, do people ever like not be on the avatar and just talk to you? Nobody just sits next to your avatar like live.
we had two beautiful women. We had two, Miss Hampton and was it Tanette? Yeah, I think it was Tanette.
Oh, really? Okay. Like I said, I had went to sleep. When I say I was asleep, that's not a dog. That's like I just literally went to sleep. I was tired. I was probably ready to be up with y'all, but I accidentally drifted off.
Okay, that's okay. As long as my voice is radiating through your ears and your mind, that's all we need.
But see, that's what I'm saying, Sir King. That's the bullshit that you be on. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just keeping it real and saying, oh, okay, well, that's what happened to the, you want to do the TV thing. You know what I'm saying? Do all that, what you call that shit? Oh, I'm in your mind and all that stuff like that. Like, come on, dog. Like, what they say, be original.
I'm
Like,
original.
I thought that's the shit you don't do.
What did I say? You said that my voice and you heard your name woke you up. So I only spoke the truth, right?
Child, shut up. Shut
Mm.
up, Rico. You sound stupid. Um, whew. Anyway, child, do what you do, Sir King.
All right.
I'm glad that we were able to have the conversation. Good night, everybody.
Me too, Miss Bonify. You take care now.
Yeah, you too.
Woo child. Woo child. Woo child. I got them. Woo child. Sir King can't say nothing. I need to just get a muzzle and just shut up. That's what I need to do. Just shut up. So what Quanney say? 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth. Well, I need to put a muscle in my mouth. It's getting me in trouble. Getting me in trouble. So I'm gonna drop this link. If anybody wants to come on, and then I may I mean, I don't know why people. I'm not knocking this, but it's weird that there's so many people in my live right now. I don't know who's watching me. It's crazy, but I appreciate the support. I really do. So yeah. Uh, and that's weird, y'all. Why don't people want to be held responsible for what they say online? Like ZT don't want it with me. ZT don't want it with me. His Benjamin Button looking stuff. You don't want it with me. And you know, y'all, that they're gonna take advantage of Rico down in Atlanta. So, and I think that ZT got the idea because of the thing that happened with Rico and him getting stranded in that place. And I think they're gonna take advantage of Rico. And I just tell Rico, if you're listening, please be careful. Please be careful. So, please be careful, y'all. Please be careful. I mean, please be careful, Rico. Please. Please be careful. I think ZT is a fraud and a bully. And did ZT ever give us an explanation about why those kids had his phone or were on his account? We never heard anything. I at least never heard why those kids, and that was very suspect. So yeah, Ting Ting. The thing is just you can get it. I put it in one of my descriptions, in one of the comments. So it's called Share. It's called Share the Love by Material Music. So Tink Tink says, take advantage of Rico how? I think they will take advantage of him sexually. I really do. Drew Carey says, I got the streets on fire tonight. Can you please tell me why and how? I don't know what I did. I really don't know what I did. No, I really do think ZT is a fraud and a bully. So I really do. Mickey Baby says, what do you mean stranded? Well, he was stranded. He went to go meet some guy, and some guy, I guess he couldn't get back home and stuff. And he met this guy, and this guy didn't have what he said he had online. It was a whole mess. Hold on. Amaya says, he said he gave them his phone, and do we think that he's a punk to get robbed? And those were his folks. I don't know. I think something's off with that whole story that they had his phone. I don't think so. I don't think I'm the it person at all, to be honest. All I did was just say, once again, that somebody's putting, doing online behavior and it may get them in trouble in real life. That's all I did. And I presented the receipts, the same presented with Tracy. Tracy said that she had a naked picture of Lovely Love on Patreon, and I told her that, showed it that it was against Texas law. That's all I said. That's it. So that's all I did. Tink Tink says, I don't think ZT will do him wrong in Atlanta. I don't know. I don't know. Well, If you really want the song bad, if you guys really want the song, I encourage you to download the Prism app, go into the Prism application, and the song is there, and then you can record the song, and you can maybe save it as an MP3 or MP4 file, and then you can add it to, I guess, whatever your audio library, you can play the song that way. So if you guys really want that song, that's the way to do it. So Heavy Bear. Now you're gonna get in trouble with that because ain't nobody take responsibility for the success of his platform. Drew Carey says your chat brought a lot of angry outsiders. Plus got another channel baiting you to come over for a discussion. I think you did good tonight. If they really wanted me to come over, then they could have asked the people who was in charge of that platform to come over. It could have been like, come over. But I saw none of them, so I'm not coming over there. I know the games they play. Okay. So. No, I don't think Rico is a ZT type. No, Rico needs affection and attention, and that's why he was attracted to Wiley. ZT to me is like, I don't know, he just seems like I don't know. You can tell, like, how you're around the people that are, what they call them. They have a certain word for them, but they are just fake. They're not genuine. Like a flirter. He's a flirter. He's a habitual flirter. And he'll flirt with anybody, anything. And I think Rico will see that. So, thank you, Black Spot. And I know a lot of people are saying, where are your mods? And Tanette was saying, where's your mods? And here's my mod here, who does an excellent job. So, there you go, Tanette. You're welcome, Dalai Lama. All right, so does anybody have anything else they want to talk about? I will drop the link. And they was on some mess asking me to come on. Yeah, they were. And no offense to K Summer, but why didn't the people that were being discussed ask me to come on? It's not that hard to, ask one of them to say, hey, okay, drop in my chat and just say, come over or something. Who knows? All right, y'all. So I guess I'm going to conclude my show. Chop the Raisin. I don't have a favorite YouTuber. So, guys, I'm going to conclude my live by saying, hey, y'all, just be careful what you do out there. There may be real life ramifications for your actions. I just come on here to bring, some, a little bit shady, some information, some fun, not to cause any strife with anyone. But I think our words have power, and I think that YouTube is a quick way to, be exposed to different cultures and things like that. And, some of our words are a bad reflection on our community to those who are outside the community and so forth. And during these times in our world, we need to be cognizant of what we say and how we say it. We can roast and gag each other. But I just feel like the words that we speak, especially Quanney, because they dig deep at the core of some of the plights of what the Black community is experiencing. And I know that she said she don't care and all that stuff, but unfortunately, Quanney is part of the Black community, because if we could, I'm sure a lot of us would toss her to another community, because I feel personally she's not for us. And like I said, the information that I showed was on a neutral basis. I don't want to see anyone, get in trouble, but I do feel we need to hold each other accountable for the words that we say to each other, because if we don't respect each other, how are you going to expect others to respect us? So that's all I really want to say. Thank you all for who were in my chat tonight, who are in the bushes. Thank you for the support. And I hope you all have a great weekend. I'll drop the link one more time. But other than that, just I hope you guys sleep well. Thank you for Tanette, Langston Hughes, Miss Hampton. I think we had 2 other people come on. And I appreciate you guys having the courage to come on and share your insight. All right. All right, y'all. I'm about to end it. Have a great night. Take care, and thank you again.